Guys, what's going on? What's going on? It's Thursday, guys. It's Thursday, guys. I hope all is well. No. Yes, it is Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. What's going on? Rajai, what's up, dude? Good to see you, my friend. As usual, what's going on, my brother? Snappy, what's up, man? Let me see. Yeah, Snappy says he's been watching for 9 months. Hey, man, thanks for support, man. Thanks for all you guys that have been rocking with the channel for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I really, really appreciate it. Snowboard, what's up, dude? Guys, here, all you guys take a second, stop, and join the Discord, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, on Sunday, we're going to do after hours in the Discord. So, guys, make sure, and we'll actually maybe start doing more like random stuff in the Discord. But, guys, yeah, make sure to join the Discord, man. Josh, what's up, dude? And, guys, so we're going to do the first 25, 35 minutes for Discord members only. So, guys, make sure if you want to join the Discord, guys, jump in the Discord, go to General, and then hit the StreamYard link, because I did drop the link there first. So, guys, yeah, we'll do the first 25, 45 minutes in Discord. Here we go. Let's see. Monk Guy, what's up, dude? Josh, how's it going? George Bound, how's it going, man? Mark, SRV, how's it going, man? Let me share my screen. Let's see. Medical, what's up, dude? Red Door's in the house. Red Door, thanks for some of the cool stuff that you drop in the Discord, my friend. And guys, thanks for everyone that does send money on the Cash App. I appreciate that. I need to get better about doing a response in Cash App. So, let me see. Laughing Man, what's up, dude? Good to see you as usual, my friend. George, hey, man, dude, I'm 44, man. I didn't know what Discord was until about 1.5 years ago. So, someone told me about it, and I was like, hey, man, if you're doing YouTube, then you should start a Discord. And I was like, what's that? So I kind of wish I had started a Discord for the channel earlier, but I actually started my Discord for my Catch a Predator channel first, and then did one for this one. So, yeah. So, yeah, just go and download. Well, click on the Discord link that's in my about or in the description of my videos. It'll ask you to download it. It'll take you there. So it's basically like an online server where you could post stuff and, post links and do lives and stuff. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Doug MPA's in the building. Good to see all you guys. Snowboard, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Just got back from the gym. Made it here just in time. Can't miss out on this.
So you know why I do Courtroom Madness, right? This Thursday live. You know the main reason why I do it, right? Because, guys, here.
To expose it?
Are red-pilled, right? But, guys, you see these guys, and they're like, yeah, my baby mama's acting up. So, or my ex-wife is leaving me, but I'm going to go down to Kinko's and make my copies. I'm going to get my manila folder, and I'm going to go to court, and I'm going to get justice. And then the judge whacks that gavel down, and they finally realize
you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, we all know over here that if a man is in court, any court, criminal court, paternity court, family court, he's cooked. But you guys will see a case that I have for today, guys. So I was like, you can't do this to me, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
All right, guys. So here, of course, we're gonna start this with 3NN News, guys. Guys, I am gonna make an intro for 3NN News, so when I do more news stories, it'll have an intro for it. So, just letting you know. Well, yeah, guys, 3NN News, man, the 304 News Network.
That's gonna be awesome.
Your red pill reporters, you know what I'm saying? you got
should
Joe
do
there
live
with,
clips.
You got
if they see
freaking
a car
snowboard
accident
with
or
this
something.
freaking with his iPad, like on the freaking like we're news anchors. That's what I want to do, guys. I want to have like a 304, or maybe even if I can do a thing where I can do just random. Yeah, either way. But for now, I'll just start courtroom madness with it, because doing 2 hours of courtroom footage can kind of drag a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. Monk guy, no, Discord is like yeah. He's correct. So Discord, guys, is just it's like an online forum, but more interactive. You know what I'm saying? So you can like post links. You guys can go live. You can do all types of stuff. Original, what's up, dude? Let me see. Oh, Tara, simps are always in these courtrooms, right? And guys, you are gonna see more and more. I'm gonna do more like the whole tenant thing, where the tenants won't leave, or nug crying when he gets sentenced to life in prison. You know what I'm saying? Fatherless behavior. So, yeah. Anyways,
Now at 8, a social media influencer behind bars tonight, accused of causing a deadly crash that
Look at
killed
that.
a man along PCH on the 4th of July.
KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers back at the desk now. Mike, it happened when that influencer drove into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, that's right, and ultimately took that man's life. He was driving
hold on.
When that influencer drove into oncoming
a Cadillac. She was in a Mercedes.
Drove
The
into
civil lawsuit
oncoming
says
traffic.
That Mercedes was owned by her company.
Guaranteed making content at the time is why she did it.
You can't even get a button-up shirt, dude. Like, what are you doing? You're
This
already,
guy just rolled out of bed.
yeah, you're already overweight and out of shape. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what?
He's like an alcoholic.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, did he put his 2 weeks in, and this is his?
Yeah.
Lambda says that if a man is falsely accused, how likely do you think he is of being convicted? See, I'm not even really worried about if he's convicted, because he's screwed either way. Guys, okay, so let's just say that you're convicted and your life is 100% cooked. Even if you beat the charge, you're still 80 to 90% cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna take 40% damage even if you didn't do anything. Your
At
company will
least, because
fire
the
you.
moment that anyone
Yeah.
Googles your name, the R word's gonna pop up next to it. So he's convicted the moment the accusation comes. How about that, guys? Right?
Yep.
It's just, what is the degree of conviction? You know what I'm saying? Like, what level is it, right? So a conviction, if you're actually convicted, and you're innocent, obviously
It's over 9,000!
right? But what's even worse is that forever your name will be associated with that word, and you're cooked. You know what I'm saying?
And that she was at a
Because
party.
we all know that the moment that there's an accusation, there's all the press and all the media and all of that, right?
The company
But then-
you work for will let you go, and then
But
any
once you're-
associates won't want to associate with you anymore, even if they know you weren't wrong. If the public opinion looks like that,
But once you're
it's bad.
acquitted, where are the news cameras, right? Where
Yeah.
are they? You know what I'm saying? They don't do they don't unperp walk you. There is no opposite of a perp walk. There is no innocent walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
kind of look at like Jesse Smollett. He faked his thing, but no, a lot of people don't even know that he faked his thing.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, the proper justice in the public space really wasn't like known about.
Yeah, the guy was, well, that guy's an idiot anyways, but the
Yeah.
fact that there is people still supporting him is just absolute clown world.
Yeah.
At the Nobu restaurant just down the road. We'll show you some video here of her. Summer Wheaton is who we are talking about. LA County Sheriff's Department announced today that they have arrested her and charged her with gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated, driving under the influence of alcohol causing bodily injury, and driving under the influence of alcohol with a blood alcohol content higher than 0.08%. That is a picture of her being led into the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station, much different from those other photos that you saw. This is the crash. That's her white Mercedes, totally banged up. This all happened on the 4th of July. The victim's family now suing her as well as Hwood Group, which is her employer,
Head
and
on.
Nobu, suing the Nobu and the Hwood Group, saying that they should not have let her drive after she consumed that much alcohol. LA County Sheriff's Department says they've investigated this since July. They say she crossed over into oncoming traffic, and that is when she hit the man and killed him. She herself only sustained very minor injuries, was ultimately treated and released, and now she's...
Isn't that how it always works?
Yeah,
So the driver always survives.
And he was in an SUV, it looks like, and she was in like a smaller car. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
behind bars, guys.
Okay, Mike, thank you very much.
Look at that, guys.
And right now, a Southgate family's...
Damn.
Ooh, Sharon Osbourne.
This chick has been on the news for too long, bro. It's time to retire. Yo, dude, come on, man. Just let someone new take over, man. Look at that.
Trying to get answers. FBI agents just arrested their loved one for illegally entering the U.S. The family admits the criminal history for Nicholas Rodriguez dates back to the 90s.
Look at that.
NBC4's Alex Rozier spoke with his family today. He's live with a story all new at 4. Alex.
Colleen, President Donald Trump has talked so much about his deportation program.
This is just random, guys. I just clicked on
She's
this.
been married to break.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
For more than 15 years, she's been married to Nicholas Rodriguez. And on Monday morning, she said he was arrested on his way to a job interview.
Good.
He gave me a kiss. He says, I'll see you later on.
So he's a guy who has a criminal record, who snuck into this country illegally, right? And now they want us to feel bad.
Yeah.
You know
hey,
what I mean?
he happened to be on his way to a job interview. That makes it all go away. He just happened to be on the same day. Bullshit.
Yeah. Yep. Guys, come on, right? Let me see. Oops. Walk says, is the StreamYard down? Guys, we always do the first 25, 35 minutes for Discord members only, okay? So, guys, if you want to join the panel now, go join the Discord. I pinned the link to the top of the comments and go to the general section, and we will, and then you can join the panel early, okay? And, guys, we're going to do a 10 super chat or 100 likes goal, and we'll go to 3 or 4 TikTok, okay? Starting now. So, hold on. Look at this one.
But up first this evening, KHU 11 News is learning 118 people were arrested in the Colony Ridge community in Liberty County. This after ICE agents carried out operations.
She can get it, man. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? You know what I mean?
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
On Monday.
And tonight we're speaking with the family of one man who was arrested. The family says his visa had expired, but he has a clean record, and they feel like his business was a target.
His visa expired! What is going on? What? They're acting like they just said... For no reason.
All we're saying is follow the rules.
Expired. And guys, there's going to be Chinese people, African people who are all going to get arrested the same way because they overstayed their visas.
India will have a ton.
Yeah, this is not about race. This is not about social status. This is about legal status.
It kind of sort of is about race, though.
No, it's not.
Indirectly,
Because
indirectly. And hold on. Part of the problem is white women have stopped having babies. So the the power structure of the country is slowly changing because you have all these minorities that are having babies, but white women feel it's beneath them to have babies and get married. So the birthplace replacements for white people is below replacement levels. That's why they're um, that's why they're deporting everybody but the Ukrainians because European women still believe in having babies, but
but the
Western women don't.
Ukrainians came here in a legal way, though.
Not all of them.
But the majority of them wants the country. First of all, we need to stop saying the country's name. But the
Right,
majority of
right,
them
yeah.
that had to evacuate had an actual reason that the government granted them a way to come here.
Yeah.
Right.
What
I
I'm
understand
saying,
because of atrocities. Yeah.
yes, and what I'm saying is that you're gonna see, because remember that the majority of people that are illegal actually are Asians who come here from China or Southeast Asia and overstay any type of visa. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Oh,
majority.
I agree.
So
College
so
students.
so they're gonna got here soon too, because
Yeah.
they're getting everybody. What I'm saying is that uh if you look at the replacement, because Hispanics, even the ones that are actually legal, they're a larger majority. I mean, a larger minority group than us blacks, anyways. Because us blacks aren't having kids.
Yeah. What's the one thing that they're doing? They're
Yeah.
having babies.
Yes,
Tons, yeah.
but
They're having tons of babies.
what I think though is still you got to think about the majority in power, because there's states like Albuquerque, New Mexico, Arizona, right, where the majority of the population is Hispanic, but they might be the majority in population, but they aren't the majority in power.
No. But it's only so long before the majority that's in population start to take power. They're not going to grab power right away because most of
We'll
them are
see.
Yeah.
We'll
first and
see.
second generation.
You think
But
that
we're
the good
talking.
old boys club is gonna somehow?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
You know
why
what
I'm saying that.
Boss hog
Yeah,
ain't going
Yeah,
down easy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or
that's
even
why I'm
then,
saying that
these. Oh, my family came over in the Mayflower. Oh, you think that they're gonna let Hispanics in their country? The only Hispanics in their country clubs are the ones cutting the grass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
You also have
Support
the
them.
extra layer. You also have the extra layer of, remember, the southern red states, Arizona, New Mexico, they vote along with the white power structure. They're all red states.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
They're gonna have it's two pronged. One, a lot of Hispanics in these red states vote red, and two, a lot of Hispanics in Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas are against illegal immigration too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Here's the craziest part. Isn't it funny how the wokes had a two-pronged? They invite people in that are Muslims and Hispanic immigrants that are diametrically opposed to the woke agenda. Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I want to say
You know what I'm
make one
saying?
comment
You played
about
yourself.
about the
They don't support the transformers. They don't support same-sex marriage. They don't support government handouts. They don't support any of that.
There's nothing.
What are you saying? Hold on. Walk
There's
was
nothing
saying
more
something.
diametrically opposed to woke than Muslims.
about the people south of the border. One reason why they're against a lot of the illegal immigration is because they're mostly Venezuelan and they come from other countries. Um, the Mexicans are very xenophobic, almost like Asians. So they don't like other Hispanics. They don't like Cubans. They don't like Colombians. They don't like Venezuelans. So that's one reason why they're against it. They don't mind their own relatives come across the border. They just don't want the Venezuelans to do it.
Yeah, well, the thing is that the concept of Hispanic is an American thing, right?
Oh, I
Think
agree.
about
I
it.
agree.
Just
I
like
agree.
Asians, yeah. So the term Asian is so dumb because a Japanese person is very different than a Chinese person. But once you come here, it's more about race and about culture, right?
Oh, I agree.
So
I agree.
so we group them all together. So to us, It's a crazy thing. Well, aren't they all Hispanics? Like, yo, you ever meet a Cuban as compared to
Yeah,
a Puerto Rican or a
God.
Mexican?
Yeah.
Yo, guys, watch old school boxing in the 80s and the 90s when you had the Puerto Rican dude versus the Mexican dude versus
Oh my God,
the
they go to
Cuban dude.
war.
Oh,
I
no.
know.
They go to
Fights
war.
They have fights in the crowd. You know what I'm
Crowd,
saying?
yep. Or you can see videos where like Mexicans, how America treats Mexicans is how Mexicans treat Salvadorians and Guatemalans, dude.
Yeah.
Guatemalans
True.
will go to Mexico to find work and stuff, and Mexicans will treat them like absolute garbage.
Yeah, and in South America, everyone hates Paraguayans. Everyone.
I had
Because
a
they're-
Puerto Rican chief when I was in the Navy. I called him Mexican one day, one time, just fucking him. That motherfucker got so mad.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Jeremy with the $1.99 says clown world and play a job or two. Oh, don't worry, we will at some point. Trust me. Thanks for the $1.99.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Oh, and guys, hey, thanks guys. I hit 2K on 50 and 304s, man. Appreciate that.
Congrats.
So guys, tomorrow's gonna be just old school greatest hits from the channel as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So some of the bangers that we've
the garlic croutons one and Bianca again.
yeah. All the ones we
Definitely the
all
garlic
know and love.
croutons,
You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay. But yeah. Walk. You are correct, and that it's like there's already a birth gap between conservatives and the wokey wokes, right? So it's funny because the wokey wokes are just basically breeding themselves out of the country. Because you see
Well,
the
it used
Midwest,
to be.
the South, you know what I mean? Like those whites, those conservative whites are actually having kids still. Not as many as Hispanics, but there's a clear gap between LA, Seattle, New York City, and then friggin' places in West
Tennessee.
Virginia, Tennessee, Mississippi, etc. So a lady says, "Ice is nice." He comes in dropping bombs in his back.
But the lines between conservative young women and liberal young women are becoming so blurred that you can't tell them apart. They're doing the same thing. Neither one of them is getting married. Neither one of them are having babies.
Well,
and I'd also argue, what you're saying is true. And in that instance, like the liberals have purple hair, tattoos, and piercings, so they're freaking easier to spot. But these tradcon women who are freaking undercover feminists, man,
yeah, they say that they're trad cons are
AJ,
biblical, but they use the word partner. Please,
AJ,
come on.
The 600 series were new. They had rubber skin. We spotted them easy.
These new ones.
These are new.
The 101s, they had, what is it? Everything. Hair, sweat, bad breath.
Nayeli Reese was the only English station to speak to her and has this story on Nayeli.
Well, guys, today we also saw several agents conducting operations out here. But again, we spoke to this woman.
Let's go.
Who is now pleading for help, hoping that her husband can come back home to them.
Nope.
Sentí que mi mundo se...
Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye.
You gotta say it in Spanish. You gotta say it in Spanish.
Adios.
Adios, Vio Candio.
Describing the day her husband was picked up by ICE in the Colony Ridge area. She says she felt like her world was ending Monday when ICE agents rolled up to her husband's tire shop.
Cuando fueron a
Rated
arrestar a
his
su
word.
esposo, tenían una orden de arresto. Did they have an arrest order when they went to take your husband? No, ellos nomás llevaban la pura foto de la...
She said they didn't have an arrest order for him. They just had a photo of the tire shop and
Please show him coming up on him. Let's go. Let's go.
She said business owners are an important part of this country. Why target them? Alejandrina says her...
Maybe he shouldn't have had those flags flying.
You know, what better way to put a target on your back?
Hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run
It's still their
What are you
responsibility
thinking?
to keep their visa up to date and everything.
Dude, if I was like a hella Hispanic looking dude, especially like a Bolivian,
you just have the biggest Trump flag
no,
you can.
No, or those Mexicans who kind of look like they're Native American, or darker skinned dudes. Yo, I would this is messed up, but I would
Get a
learn like a
flag.
no. I would do like a fake Indian accent because they're dark enough to pass as Indians. You know what I'm saying? I am from India. Yo, it would throw them off the trail.
Yeah.
It would throw them off the trail. Dragon said, "Look, they're fighting the Mexicans."
Quit the tire shop and start working at 7-Eleven.
See, there you go.
Yeah. I am at the vape shop,
Her
bro.
husband, Eric Payan, is a good man. She said he's never set foot in a jail and is a good person.
It doesn't matter.
He's not supposed to.
It doesn't matter.
20 years
Yeah.
ago for DUI and aggravated assault in Kansas. But those charges were dismissed and closed. His wife said he was a passenger in a vehicle that crashed and was in a coma for quite.
Please. Anyways, I'm not crying.
All those
Okay.
details are irrelevant too.
Where are we here? All right, back to the 304 news, guys. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. Where are we here?
New on.
Guys, women arrested for robbery and chase. Guys, I want you to first of all tell me what you think that they look like in 2 letters.
B-dub.
And then, guys, what do you think that they stole? That they went on a 30-mile high speed chase?
2 grand worth of purses.
I would say Victoria's Secret.
There you go.
Sunrise this morning, 3 women are behind.
Look at those sexy creatures right there.
Look like twins.
Streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Behind bars after a police chase from Kokomo to Carmel. That's about 30 miles. Witnesses say they saw the 3 women take.
They even drove past Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it.
England's
Look
footwear
at that.
in Kokomo's Markland Mall.
Mall security reported being threatened by one of the women with pepper spray. Police ended up stopping their car with stop sticks near Clay Terrace
Look at
shopping
that.
center in Carmel. All 3 women are now facing multiple charges, including resisting arrest.
What did they steal? Steve says Popeyes.
Yeah, gift cards.
Oh yeah, Steve, what's up, man? I didn't even see Steve in here. I'm
as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Well, just
okay, let's go back. We had a couple of these.
Rage shooting arrested. Back to our other breaking story. A woman who allegedly shot and killed a man during a road rage shooting arrested.
But Orlando police say the woman is facing charges for hitting the victim's car with her car before the shooting. Fox 35's Chancellor Wynn joins us live tonight. So, Chancellor, we're learning more about what led up to this shooting.
John Luann, it's new court details that are helping to reveal these new details about those.
Did someone's like little brother come on bring your kid to work day or what?
Yeah.
Like, dude, this
That's what I was thinking too.
This guy's testes haven't even dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, how you doing? Can I do a little advertisement for my scout group?
Specific moments right before a man was shot and killed here on Colonial Drive back on December 2nd. Now, Orlando police have arrested this woman, 47-year-old Tina Algio, charging her with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Look at this. Look at this, bro. Talk about
Damn, that's
missing a
sexy.
chromosome, dude.
Who wouldn't line up to marry that?
This is the missing link right here, man.
Now, investigators say Algio shot Mikhail Svetkov following a road rage incident, but her charges of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon stem specifically with the accusations that she crashed her car into the back of his car, but she is not charged in the shooting. Now, investigators say this all started because Svetkov allegedly was following Algio too closely. Investigators say Algio briefly got out of her car to confront Svetkov about his driving, and once she returned returned to her car, investigators say Svetkov bumped into Algio's car. When she exits her car a second time, investigators say Svetkov takes off driving. Now, at that point, Algio is accused of following Svetkov and crashing into the back of his car.
So she's not charged with the shooting? That's crazy.
While trying to read his license plate. That's where those aggravated battery charges come into play. Now, investigators say Svetkov gets out of his car, looks at the damage of the car that he had, and allegedly opens Algio's driver's side door. And surveillance video appears to show Svetkov reach into the car and hit Algio. Now, it's at this point where investigators say Algio pulled out a gun and shot Svetkov, killing him back on December 2nd. Right now,
guys, if you're in traffic, guys, let it go.
Self-defense, yeah.
That is the one time I'll be on her side, because if he reaches somebody's car, you deserve what comes after.
Yeah, because guys, look, man, I get people cut me off.
Florida, you can do stuff like that too.
Guys, I drive like a grandpa, right? I drive slow as all get out. You know what I'm saying? People cut me off or whatever. I don't care. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And that, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever driven with been driving with a girl that's always like your sister, your mom, your girlfriend, or whatever, and she's always honking or going, oh, go. Like, us guys can't do that to each other. Because if we honk the horn at the wrong one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not a game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Guys, please let it go. If they cut you off, let it go. If they pull out in front of you, let it go.
Remember how yesterday they were saying the guy changed his sex to get the cheaper car insurance? It's because women do a bunch of stupid stuff like this that gets the insurance higher.
Yeah.
All these altercations build up, and that's why their insurance is higher. And they're not good drivers, but it's often dumb stuff.
Fender benders all
the
time. Whereas guys, when we get in accidents, they're big accidents.
Now we do know Algio is behind bars, charged again with aggravated battery. Her bond has been set at $10,000. Reporting live in Orlando, Chancellor Wynn, Fox 35 News.
Damn, look at that.
But that's Grady Judd territory.
Guys, look at this. Oh, wait, hold on.
The woman accused of shooting and killing a man during a road rage encounter in December is.
Damn, how you doing?
Nice.
Look at that, man. How you doing?
The Melania channel too.
Titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
Yeah, I mean, how you doing?
With new charges.
47-year-old Tina Algio is now charged with second-degree murder.
West 2's Tony Atkins is live.
All she needs is an accent of some kind.
Primrose and Colonial, where that shooting happened. Tony, this is the first time Algio is charged with firing the weapon.
Yeah, now charged with murder for a shooting that happened right here at this intersection. Now, I spoke with the victim's sister. She says she's happy knowing that the woman allegedly responsible for killing her brother is now charged with murder.
Guys, come on. What's with this guy? Like, what's with them having these soy boys in the news? Like, what is this guy? Is he, we're gonna... Dude, get on the news when you actually have some testosterone in your system.
I hope that he knows in some way
Svetkova.
that we're still here for him.
Daniela
And we're
Svetkova.
fighting for him.
An emotional moment. Daniela Setkov says she's thankful to see her brother's case moving forward.
I do hope that he gets the justice that he deserves, because this is important not only for him, but it's important for our entire community.
Mihail Setkov was shot and killed during a road rage encounter here on December 2nd.
Nope.
Tonight, 47-year-old Tina Algio is in custody.
He shouldn't have reached in the car.
With
Guys, let me know in the chat.
His
do you
fault.
think she,
His
do you
fault,
think she was justified, guys? Because
she was justified.
I forget who hit who first, but
She hit him. She actually hit him.
Yeah, and then she tried to drive off, and then he came up and hit her car. I guess he attacked her car, got out, went up, opened her door, and reached in the car and hit her. And then she pulled out the heater. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I bet
this
he's a
this is
member of the
Florida.
rainbow community, and that's why she's getting charged.
Yeah, or maybe. Who knows?
Second-degree murder with a firearm. State Attorney Monique Worrell saying in part in a statement, quote, gun violence stemming from senseless disputes will not be tolerated.
Dude, if you ever see an attorney that looks like this representing
You're
the other
finished.
side, you're screwed. You're doomed.
That's
You're
an early
doomed.
Kamala Harris.
You know? Yeah, straight up, dude.
And our office will hold those who commit these acts accountable.
I'm, again, incredibly grateful that, the state attorney kind of, with a fresh set of eyes, looked over this and is going to fight for what she believes is right.
Just want to get your side of things. Last week, I was there as LGO walked out on bond for her first charge in this case.
Ma'am,
Aggravated
hey, ma'am.
battery with a deadly weapon.
Hey, ma'am.
Weapon in that charge being the vehicle. And after seeing LGO walk out of jail once, Daniela says it was tough as she continued hoping for a long-term arrest.
There's been so much
Just once, I want to see like these women.
There's been so much hopelessness and helplessness that
Say again?
Just once, I want to see like these women like come out of the jail like sea walking, like throwing up a gangster.
hearing that just took a whole layer of all these emotions that have been really destroying, our family.
LGO told investigators it started on Colonial Drive when Mihail followed closely behind her, bumped her, then tried to drive off. She claims she then followed him to get his license plate number and accidentally bumped the back of his Lexus. Police say that's when Mihail got out of his car and went to her car door where he was shot. Daniela says road rage should have never led to her losing her brother. What would you say to her, if anything?
I have nothing to say to her. I have absolutely nothing to say.
Your brother
to her.
should have stayed
I know that
his
what's
butt in his
coming
car.
is going to be a good way of her feeling the pain that we do.
Damn.
Tina Algeo, the woman charged with shooting and killing a man.
Man, look at.
Dude,
How does she
even if
hide
she
those
sounded like remember greased up deaf guy from Family Guy, even if she sounded like him, I would still hit it.
Dude, man, how does she get these freaking garden gnomes in this top of hers, man?
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
Eric, man, what's up, buddy? Clayton, what's up, man? Let me see. Yeah.
During a road rage encounter in December, made her first appearance in court on the new murder charge.
West 2's Tony Atkins is live at the Orange County Courthouse this evening. Tony, the state says that they want her to stay in jail until her trial.
Yeah, in court today, they formally made that request that she stays in jail on this new charge of second-degree murder. That request was granted by the judge here in court today. I want to show you some video. This was just a few hours ago as LGO made her first appearance in court on this new charge. The hearing itself lasted less than 2 minutes. LGO is again charged with second-degree murder for that shooting back in December. State Attorney Monique Worrell says after seeing video of the shooting, she decided to present this case to a grand jury. However, the attorney representing LGO wants Worrell's office to...
All right, guys, now here's the last update.
But first, a woman is now facing charges accused of shooting and killing a man in an apparent case of road rage. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ginger Gadsden.
Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. Months after it happened near Primrose and Colonial Drive, Tina Algeo is now in the Orange County Jail without bond. News 6 rushed to get answers following the shooting at that intersection.
Yeah, it's quite a busy spot in East Orlando, right next to 2 bus stops and surrounded by shops and neighborhoods. News 6 reporter Stephanie Rodriguez explains where this case stands.
It was here during the morning rush that the state attorney says Tina Algeo shot and killed a man after hitting his car. The 47-year-old is now facing charges of second-degree murder.
That's a rough 47, dude, straight up. Yikes, man. It's a hard knock life, right?
It was a traumatic moment that has filled her with anxiety. That's what one woman tells me she's had to live with since Algeo allegedly shot 42-year-old Mihail Svetkov on December 2nd. The witness I spoke to didn't want to go on camera, but was one of the first people here on scene because she was just 2 cars away. She tells me she was standing over Svetkov as he bled out and Algio screamed. She told police that she heard Algio say, "Oh my God, I shot him," and claims Svetkov was punching her and trying to pull her from the car.
Look at that.
Algio told detectives in a statement that she confronted
Look
Svetkov
at
after.
look at Officer Cakes over here. Yo, you guys.
Damn.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What police department is this again? She blew me over. I was like, wait, is this a strippergram?
After he was tailgating her and bumped into her car. Her statement to authorities says she accidentally hit his car as she followed him to get his license plate information. According to investigators, red light camera footage shows Svetkov opening the door to Algio's car before he was shot.
There you go.
Last month, she was charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, with her attorney saying the weapon was her car. She was released on bond, but is back in jail after an Orange County grand jury indicted her for second-degree murder on Tuesday. She had her first appearance on that charge on Thursday.
Tina Algio.
The state's request to keep her without bond was granted. State Attorney Monique Worrell said in a statement that this case is of great public importance and needed to be reviewed by a grand jury. She went on to say, quote, gun violence stemming from...
Blah, 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 right? Hold on. This is one that I saw also than this.
A woman arrested and charged with murdering her missing roommate whose body has never been found.
Damn.
I have the disturbing case out of Florida and why police say
Ohio,
Giselle
Florida.
Victoria Gonzalez is a killer. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Giselle Victoria Gonzalez is in jail in Orlando, Florida, and she's charged with murdering her roommate more than 2 years ago. 2 days after Christmas in 2022.
Silly Jedi, silly Jedi.
Yo, dude, can you imagine, guys, how much liquor that it would take? And then you wake up in the morning, you roll over, you see this.
Baby, I'm gonna butter your bread.
Giselle actually reported her roommate, Rooney Medina Pacheco, missing to Orlando police. Rooney, who was 42, was from the Dominican Republic, but staying with Giselle while she was in the U.S. They were actually both from the Dominican Republic. Rooney's family.
These are the worst two-looking chicks I've seen from the DR. You know what I'm saying? Walk.
Yeah, they got to be DR transplants. They can't be from the DR.
There's no way, guys. Chicks in the DR, man. The average. Let me come on.
The average chick from a DR is like an 8.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. Like what?
Oh, dude, look at the midget in the background.
Yeah, right. Look at that.
Rooney disappeared. They actually got into a disagreement about money. Rooney allegedly had $3,000 in cash that went missing. At first, she thought it was misplaced, possibly in boxes to be shipped to the Dominican Republic. But then on Christmas Eve, Rooney wanted to talk with Giselle about whether she took the money. Police believe Rooney disappeared the next day. During the investigation, detectives said they determined the movement of Rooney's phone matched Giselle's location and movements following Rooney's disappearance. Detectives said evidence showed Giselle left the apartment on December 26, 2022, and went straight to Lowe's. Police reviewed surveillance.
Yeah, went straight to Lowe's, right? Yeah, we all know why. Yeah, we all know why she went to Lowe's, right?
Footage, which recorded Giselle entering the store alone, and she bought a chainsaw. Detectives then determined.
I called it! I called it, guys! Look at that! Call me Jason Thomas! I called it! Look at that! A chainsaw! 55-gallon trash bags, 13-gallon trash bags, dishwashing gloves, Dawn soap. Look.
Hopefully she got Husqvarna.
Look at that, man. Look at that.
That Giselle went to Walmart and bought trash bags, dishwashing.
Hey guys, you know what about the notifications? I think one of the things that I usually I need to start making my live streams like days in advance. So you have to see me start scheduling them like weeks out, and that'll probably help with notifications instead of doing them like the day of or like 10 minutes before. There's times I'm
at least 24 hours.
busy. But yeah, I'll try and do them. But guys, just know everyone on the channel, because I always go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel. Then on 50304 every Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm not going live, guys, I will let you know. So even if there isn't a live, it just means that the day job got busy, haven't had a chance. But guys, 9 times out of 10, I am going live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Gloves and Dawn dish soap. Based on statements Giselle made to investigators and other evidence, they seized her phone and searched her apartment.
Damn.
According to an affidavit, highly incriminating searches were discovered on Giselle's phone. On Christmas Day, police said Giselle searched which side of the body the aorta is on, followed by Home Depot and Walmart.
She searched where to stab.
Yeah.
Yo, walk, snowboard. Did you guys ever see did you ever see Blood In, Blood Out?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Did you see this snowboard?
No, I haven't.
Oh
man, that's like one of the greatest 80s
You got
movies.
to see this movie. Guys, put a 1 if you've seen Blood In and Blood Out. One of the greatest movies of all time, guys.
I actually like that better than Scarface.
Yeah, me too. Yep, facts. Benjamin Bratt's first film, Ving Rhames' first film, Billy Bob Thornton's first film.
Yeah, it's probably in it. Yeah, it's a good movie, man.
Got to watch this movie. Do you remember he's in prison and he tells him to delete the guy that, you know what I mean, in the kitchen, and he hands him the book, and it's like it's a Bible, but instead inside it shows you where to stab a person to kill.
Yeah.
Guys, please, guys.
Yeah,
You need
seen
to
it, watch it.
You need, guys. This is one of those movies where if you're a dude, you have to have seen it. You have every guy needs to see this movie. This movie was off it still is. This is one of the, I would say this is in my top 10 best movies of all time. Almost in my top 5.
I just watched it like 3 months ago.
It's long. It's like,
yeah, it's long. It's like
really,
2 hours
really
long.
What's that?
It's like 2 hours long.
No,
3 hours it says.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours long. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
But guys, so 93 was when the whole Sundance Film Festival first started, and this movie was actually filmed on a really, really, really cheap budget, and actually used like real gang members, and actually filmed in San Quentin. But like the fact that this movie became a cult classic, and this is what what's his name? This guy that's in
Mexican?
everything.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo. He was in this, and then
Amelia
he was in American Me too. But dude, this movie has to be one of the best. I would say the Shawshank Redemption beats this as a prison film, or that it ties. But this is one of the best gang movies of all time. One of the best movies about LA of all time. This movie's off the chain. This movie, as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna watch this week. This movie is so good. Guys, the guy who plays Biff from Back to the Future, he's in this. He's Benjamin Bratt's partner. Yeah, this is a good movie, man. And then the guy that played the brother, that's the painter. Did you watch Dexter, Walk?
Yep.
You remember the guy who was skinning with people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
Yep.
Yeah. All these guys, except for this guy, went on to be like big time actors. Because he just kind of did like 4 or 5 movies and then just kind of disappeared. The
Well, he did a
light-skinned guy.
bunch of like HBO movies after
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then he was in Street Fighter with Van Damme.
Yeah.
Not a great plan.
Right.
Okay, where were we? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay, look at this one.
Our top story at 6 o'clock tonight, sentencing today for a woman who killed a father while driving under the influence. Today she learned that she is going to prison, and she's going to prison for a long time, 15 years to life. That's what Deborah King got today for killing Joel Woods as he picked up his son from school. But today in court, King dropped another bombshell, just as she has done in the past. With more on today's top story, we go to Action News reporter Felix Cortez, who's live in our Salinas newsroom.
Aaron, Deborah King managed to delay her trial. Today, she tried to delay her sentencing. The tactic didn't work, but it outraged the victim's family.
In a Salinas courtroom Friday, Adriana Woods looked at her husband's killer, wished she would get the maximum sentence, and hoped she could come to terms with the life she took.
And I hope that she thinks about what she did.
She has 6 prior DUI.
Oh my God.
Damn.
She lives off Southern Comfort.
The wife of Joel Woods said it was sickening, the tactics Deborah King took to avoid responsibility. On 2 occasions, she claimed she was insane, which delayed her trial by a year and nearly delayed her sentencing. And then on Friday, she dropped another bomb. She sent a letter to the district attorney's office indicating she had information about another crime and another defendant. It may have been a ploy to bargain for a lower sentence, but the judge rejected the letter.
Her history shows she's only thought about herself. I don't think she ever wanted to face this day and hoped to put it off forever, but she couldn't. She's never shown one shred of remorse except for herself.
Joel Woods' father, Ken, told Deborah King he hopes she suffers every day she's in prison.
Yes, she deserves to die.
Good.
And I hope she burns in hell.
She got 15 years to life for killing Woods nearly 3 years ago as he picked up his son from school. She was under the influence of prescription.
Michael, yeah, that new Captain America bombed at the box office. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you, I knew that it was going to be trash.
No surprise. They haven't made a good movie in like 10 years at least.
Well, the last good Marvel film was Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and before that was Spider-Man No Way Home. You know what I'm saying? But all of Phase 4 has been crap. All of it. It just irks me. And the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show was even worse because that had so much potential. You know what I mean? And they just screwed it up. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it was so woke. It was disgusting.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not about having a black Captain America. It's just like, no. Here's the thing. There's 2 things, right? Number one, they should have given Bucky the shield, right? And then had something happen to Bucky, or whatever, and maybe he gets reprogrammed or whatever, and then have the Falcon have to save him or hunt him down or a fight or whatever, so he can have the shield or whatever. But they made the Falcon cool. I mean, in the comic, the Falcon, he wasn't like that. He was okay of a character, but in the movies, they made him cool. You know what I'm saying?
He was a geek in the comics. You know, he was like a
he
nerd.
wasn't a geek. No, not the Falcon. No. Because remember, he was helping out the youth. He was in the hood. He was in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to help the youth. He was a youth counselor and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So when they made him as a character, he was kind of like the man of the people, but in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? They might have changed him around in like the 90s, but that's why he was in Luke Cage's comics a bit. But my point is, they made the Falcon cool in the movies. When he was in the Winter Soldier, when he was in Captain America 3, you know what I'm saying? He was, he had his wings and he's shooting and dropping bombs, and like he was a cool guy. He was a veteran. So they basically just when they made him Captain America, he has wings and he's just using the shield. Like there's nothing different about him. He just has the shield now. It makes no sense, you know.
Well, he doesn't have the super soldier serum, so yeah. It should have been Bucky.
But if they would have make a Falcon movie where like maybe they need him and then the other kid who's like the Falcon Jr. to do some like clandestine type of stuff. And Sam Wilson, because remember, he's a patriot too. He's like, wait a minute, this don't seem right. And it turns out that like, because remember, Captain America, he throws away the shield in the comic because he doesn't know who he's fighting for because of the Cold War. He's like, wait a minute, like back in my day, there was good guys and bad guys. I was defending America, not American interests. And that would be something cool to explore with the Falcon, because he's a former soldier, or whatever. He's, him and Steve Rogers have the same type of patriotic mindset, but he can do all this cloak and dagger stuff. But then he's like, wait a minute, what am I fighting for? That would have been cool, But instead, they chose to go forward with this, and this movie costs over $400 million, and it's not going to break 300 million. Yeah, and remember, they only get half of the box office, half. And what's crazy is Steve. That scene where they're like, "You're not Steve Rogers," he goes, "No, I'm not." That's not even in the movie.
It's not.
They cut that out of the movie. They cut that movie up. They basically shot it 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why the movie's all over the place. Giancarlo Esposito is only in it for like 5 seconds. Red Hulk's only in it for like 5 minutes. It's a mess. So
Red Hulk's only in it for 5 minutes?
Yeah, for like the last 5 minutes. Yeah.
Hills. Ken Woods told the convicted killer she doesn't know what pain is and promised to be there when she comes up for parole.
Well, she's got to serve at least 15 minus time.
Yeah, the new Daredevil is going to be awesome, because they made them scrap the old. They had shot eight episodes of it, and then the new guy who's in charge was like, "What is this? Daredevil? He doesn't even have a costume on until the episode 8. Like, well, what is this?" So they have them scrap the whole thing and replace the guy with the guy who did the Netflix series. And Charlie Cox was like, "Yeah," because he didn't like where that show was actually going. So
Already served. That means I'll be somewhere around 80 years old, and I'll be there if I'm still alive. She just can't.
Let's see. Oh, here we go, guys. Wait, do we see this one?
A southern Indiana woman will spend the next 5 years in prison for causing a car accident on I-65 in January of 2010. Toxicology tests show that Amy Tom's blood alcohol level was 4 times the legal limit. WLKY's Drew Douglas is live at the Judicial Center with emotional reaction from today's hearing. Drew?
Yeah, Rick, authorities say Amy Toms slid into a car and scraped one car before slamming into another one, which caused a multiple car accident involving about 5 or 6 cars as well as a semi. Now, the one survivor who took the stand today says he's just lucky that he's still alive today.
5 minutes before that wreck, Justin Becker reached over and made sure I had my seatbelt on. I asked him why. He's just like, I don't know, I just had this feeling.
That feeling saved Jordan Garrity's life the morning of January 15th, 2010. Garrity suffered brain bleeding and bruised kidneys.
Whoa!
The result of Amy Toms driving the wrong way on I-65 while heavily intoxicated. Her blood alcohol level was 4 times the legal limit.
I know how hard it's been for me. I just can't imagine how hard it was.
That's all she got was 5 years. And guys, look at this Karen cut.
Oh my God! Complete.
I know
Karen
it's
cut.
been hard, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I drank too much SoCo, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Tim Hicks, what's up, man? Oliver, what's up, dude? Guys, I did drop the link for anyone who wants to come on up, guys. And guys, I said it once. I'll say it again, guys. We need to enjoy the lives while they're still small, and I can recognize all you guys. Because there's gonna be one topic or one something that's gonna blow up, and we'll
Go
have like
viral,
700 people in the chat. So guys, I'm just saying, I try to enjoy these when they're this size. So
It has been for them.
Tom says her
I'm
ongoing
sorry,
struggle with alcohol
Mom.
created this situation. She pleaded guilty to 18 charges, including 7 counts of
18 charges, and all she got is 5
5
years.
years.
Look at that.
wanton endangerment and DUI. Although she
Look at that, broad.
Holy shit. Look who got beat with the ugly stick.
broke a few bones in the crash, prosecutors say she's...
Does anyone know where that's from? Anyone?
I don't.
Okay, guys.
Was that American? No.
Guys, if you watch any movie, guys, check out the movie Freeway. If this was Reese Witherspoon's first movie she ever did, this movie is off the chain. So she's this like white trash chick that's trying to go see her grandma. It's like a play on Little Red Riding Hood. And Kiefer Sutherland is this serial killer who's like killing young chicks. So this movie is crazy. It's so good though, dude. It's so good. You guys check it out, man. It's really, really, really good. It's called Freeway. It's really, really, really good. So where were we?
still deserves time in prison.
The fact that she was injured, that's not sufficient punishment. It's
Jesus. Look.
Thanks, Ellen.
Whatever this is, right?
Yeah.
Right here, right? Come on.
Lesbians.
not,
That's
and it's
Ellen.
not going to prevent her from getting behind the wheel again.
The judge told Tom she's lucky she isn't in court for a homicide after a wreck this big. Garrity's mother, Terry, says the matter...
Battle of Karens.
Guys, that's one thing that I can say about, Hispanic women, Asian women, Middle Eastern women. You don't see this in those kind of countries. Long hair is a sign of femininity.
Femininity,
You won't catch a Russian chick, a Japanese chick, an Indonesian chick, an Argentinian girl. You won't catch them with his hair. You won't. You won't do it. Even if it's gray, even if it's thinning, they believe that long hair is, he said, Billy Idol cut. Someone said, is that Megan Rapinoe? Oh, man.
Matter of 6 inches saved her son's life.
And it was about this much difference between his life and his death.
It was an emotional day in court, especially for Tom's and her family. The bailiff escorted Tom's out of court, creating an outburst from her daughter. She wanted one final goodbye before her mother heads to prison for 5 years.
Please, just let me hold her.
Let me hold her, man. Please. What a joke.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think we didn't see. Here we go. Guys, what do I always say? Don't elect 304s, right?
Democratic state senator has abruptly resigned years into an ethics investigation into allegations that she mistreated her staff. Senator Sonia Jaquez Lewis of
Is this Kamala Harris?
Longmont is out. She quit this morning, right before the Senate Ethics Committee revealed that a letter of support submitted by one of her aides was fabricated.
Whoa!
Didn't prepare anything, because how could I have, right?
Nothing says you're innocent of ethics charges like resigning hours before the Ethics Committee meets to discuss your case. Democratic Senator Sonia Jaquez Lewis quit rather than face a fat stack of claims, including that she used aides to do yard work, to bartend a party at her home, that she withheld wages from some staff while
What?
improperly paying others out of camp.
Whoa!
Not surprised.
Look at that. What is going on? Let's see. BSD, what's up, man? Hoagie's here. What's up, man? Well hung. Hey, man. How you been, buddy? Garrett Grant, what's up, man? As usual.
Campaign funds.
I want to say that I am sorry for what happened to all of those employees.
Damn.
Or technically what was alleged to have happened, but what we all may know to be true.
Jaquez Lewis had prepared a defense. In fact, might have done a little too much of the preparation. The Ethics Committee says a letter of support she submitted from a former aide was fabricated.
Oops.
That woman told the committee she wanted no part of defending Jaquez Lewis.
She was, quote, dumbfounded to hear my own name spoken in reference to Exhibit 4 in Senator Jaquez Lewis's response, end quote. She further stated she had not spoken to Senator Jaquez Lewis in the last year and that, quote, under no circumstances was I the author of the letter that bears my name, end quote.
Legislative legal staff say Jaquez Lewis claimed the fabricated note was based on prior conversations with the staffer.
Oh, yeah.
The committee told her to turn over.
She said it like a year ago.
Yeah.
So I just gotta put this in there. Yeah, please.
Evidence that the rest of her letters of support weren't fake. Rather than provide proof, she ran for the exit.
Yesterday evening, Monday, February 17th at 7:15 p.m., Senator Jaquez Lewis emailed Senate President Coleman and Secretary of the Senate Van Morik her resignation from the Senate, effective immediately.
She's out. Jaquez Lewis's resignation did not mention the ethics kerfluffle, said she was going to work for a nonprofit. She texted me that the fraudulent letter was submitted by accident, would not tell me on the record.
Come on.
Thanks, Pee Wee Herman.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
All right, guys, here we go.
You saw first on 10 of a crypto con. A man says he was robbed of nearly $1 million in cryptocurrency.
$1 million.
Wow.
You won't believe who he says did it. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in Northeast Miami-Dade with the story. Rosh.
This is why you stay out of Miami, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys see those streamers that were in Colombia? Did you see that? And those girls drugged them?
Yeah.
And
They're
stole from them?
Yeah,
Like on stream?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see the girl like take the guy's drink and like put something to stir it up. He's like, what? And everyone's like, what are you doing? He's reading, and then she starts kissing him. He's like, dude.
But if you go back and watch his interview, he almost admitted that he knew she was doing something to his drink, and he still drank it.
He was just saying that because he wanted to save face. You know what I'm saying? He got. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know, that's why these guys, dude, what are you doing? You know, like you know, did you see the one streamer who was walking down the street? I think in Colombia or somewhere, and the girl came up to him and was like rubbing up on him, kissing, and it just took his chain and like literally like, oh, papi, whoop, and just kept walking, and everyone's like, dude, your chain is gone, dude. It took all of like 10 seconds.
Damn. I didn't see that one.
You know what, Matt? Hold on. Streamer gets chain stolen. Look at this, guys. Here it is. Look.
Streaming in the mean streets of Taiwan. But during his stream, one of the Taiwan Trishas came up.
Do you see your hand on his chain?
Went right around his neck.
See that?
Yeah.
Taiwan Trishas came up and did the unthinkable.
Yeah, I will show you guys around like always. So.
Are you going to leave?
Yeah, love you. I fight for everyone. Okay, bye-bye.
Good job, man.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
You see that, guys?
Dude, I swear, this is sad, man.
How stupid can someone be? How stupid can a
There's
person
too many passport sevens.
Look at this, man. Look at that. Right?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Clown world.
Oh, she can see.
I know you guys see this dude's gold chain. Wait, now you don't see the gold chain. It's almost like she took it off his neck and he didn't notice. This guy's smiling like he's about to get some poom poom later. No, bro, she just took your chain and you don't know.
Damn. Look at that. Loop, the loop.
His name was Mr. Ed.
All right, everyone. You know what this woman told police when she was busted about the alleged victim? She goes, oh, that's my loser ex-boyfriend. We spoke to this guy today. He is absolutely heartbroken. He's done extraordinarily well for himself at the age of 26, well enough to purchase a yacht, but his heart has been broken.
I loved her with all my heart.
Anthony Bravo.
Oh, he just looked
man.
like
Oh, sorry guys, the sound has been down.
26 years old, hit
I
the
loved her with all my heart, man.
Does God know you gay?
jackpot trading cryptocurrency enough to own a yacht. He also thought he hit the jackpot in the love department as well. In the arrest report,
Oh, that looks like a transformer, dude.
and this is tough, she says, "Oh, he's a loser." How did that make you feel?
It made me feel horrible.
Here is Maisa Jabali. They met at a marina about 6 months ago, says Bravo, where he docks his yacht. During that time, Bravo says Jabali wanted to learn about crypto. Early February, they get into a fight. Bravo says she tried to make up. February 8th, he was doing some day drinking and fell asleep.
No!
When I woke up, she was gone.
Bravo, according to police, discovered 2 crypto transactions, $800,000 worth of cryptocurrency, Trump coin, to a crypto wallet that did not belong to him. The victim also advised his Amex credit card was no longer in his wallet.
I was able to identify her address, and it was the same address used that transferred my Trump coins into her Phantom wallet.
Enter private investigator Dave.
How's he gonna get it back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Did he get
That's
it back?
the thing about crypto, you know?
Bolton, who says that Jabali is from Tunisia. She's overstayed her visa, he says, and he found her at a hotel on Valentine's Day. She was taken down the stairs and cuffed by Miami police. So take a look at that walk.
The concern is her deportation.
Oh, sorry, guys. You know, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time! They're giving her a free ticket courtesy of the U.S. government back to Tunisia with $850,000 in her pocket.
Yeah.
Maisa Jabali.
Jabali is charged with taking Bravo's Amex and booking that Airbnb. Bravo says at this point she has not been charged in the crypto theft.
Because you can't do it, because you can't prove it. You can't prove anything. That's why I don't trust crypto, guys. I like real estate. You know what I'm saying, guys? There are probably guys that are in on the crypto thing. I don't know, guys. And if you ever see any crypto stuff on any of my posts, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's someone else putting it there, guys. You will never see me pushing any type of crypto or any of that stuff. Nope, because I don't know enough about it. No thanks.
The police tell him they are investigating. She's in the custody of ICE.
I did everything I could to be there for her.
I love her, man. I loved her, man. Please. Here we go.
Getting a call that you...
There she is again.
Nice.
Who is this chick?
She could use glasses and look really good.
She could tell me my house burned down and I'd be all right. Dude, and here's the thing. She's like she's about like a year or two past the wall, but she's like some type of Hispanic or something. And man, oh man.
You just won $1 million. Sounds too good to be true. And it was for a woman in Volusia County. Even after multiple banks and shipping stores tried to intervene, deputies say an elderly woman still lost $32,000 to scammers.
Damn.
But she is getting justice tonight. West 2's Haley Crumbleholm was at the Daytona Beach airport as the sheriff personally welcomed one of the suspects from New York to Central Florida to face charges.
This woman is one of 2 people currently facing charges for scamming a woman in her
She can get it too.
80s out of
No, not the best. There's this one girl who's a news anchor on in New York, man. I think she's like mixed race. I think she's like half black and half Puerto Rican, man.
tens of thousands of dollars. And she got a not
Jameson, what's up, man? Long time.
so warm welcome from Sheriff Mike Chitwood when she arrived.
Shania, I am Sheriff Chitwood.
Of course. We called this, didn't we, guys? Come on, right? We all knew what this knucklehead was gonna look.
Preying on the weak.
Like, right?
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
And I want to let you know that we protect our seniors in this community. Okay? That's why you're here.
Shania
That's it.
Baptiste was flown in from New York Wednesday, coming face to face with Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood and facing charges of grand theft, fraud and swindling, and exploitation of the elderly. Is there anything you want to say about what you're being accused of?
I didn't do the crime.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Well, Steve, guys, here's the thing about crypto. I first heard about crypto in 2005, where you could still farm for it or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
guys,
mining.
if I would have bought like $500 worth of Bitcoin back then, I would be a multi-millionaire. Guys, there's no investing strategy for these guys that have made millions and millions. They just got in really early. They got in 2007, 2009, 2012. So what is that person going to teach us about investing, right? It's not like you can teach people how to invest in the stock market, or how to get into real estate and all that, but crypto.
According to an arrest report, a woman in her 80s in Daytona Beach Shores got a call back in June that she won $1 million from Publishers Clearinghouse. But to get the money, she was told she had to send a cashier's check of $20,000. The woman went to 2 different Truist banks to get the money. Both told her she was being scammed and wouldn't issue the check. Sheriff Mike Chitwood said the woman called the scammers back to find out what to do. He says they told her to tell a 3rd bank she was paying to remodel her niece's kitchen.
And overnight us a check for 20 grand, which she does.
The arrest report says the woman took the check to a shipping center where an employee again told her she was being scammed. But after getting a letter notarized saying it was for a kitchen renovation, she was able to send the money out.
And they call back the next day and say, hey, we did some more accounting. We need another 12.5.
The report says after telling her son she had won $1 million, she realized she had been scammed. Detectives were able to find out who the checks were paid to and what bank accounts they were put in.
That's another thing too, guys. Look, guys, I don't ever enter anything. I don't ever win anything. So, guys, any email or text message that I get, you won this? No, I don't. Guys, all of us aren't special, right, guys? You didn't win anything. You weren't chosen for some special deal. No, guys, none of us are special. And that's how you keep from getting got. I don't click on anything. If you call me, I don't know the number. I don't know you. If you text me, I don't know the number. I don't know you. And no, I don't have a package waiting for me, please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't accept a check that's like above the amount of something before you've even done the work. That's a common one too.
I don't even do that either. If I don't know you, look, I'd rather take a late penalty with them contacting me in a way that I recognize than take a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Leading them to Baptiste and her co-defendant, Nielsen Brooks. So far, the sheriff's office has been able to get back $20,000 of the woman's money.
And I hope and pray there's a special place in hell for you and Nielsen
Nice.
Brooks.
Yo!
Nice. This guy's awesome.
Yo, look at that, dude.
Awesome.
Look at that. Guys, come on.
City boy! City boy!
For what you did to an 85-year-old woman and stealing her life savings. And I hope you enjoy your stay here. Welcome to Florida.
The sheriff said he believes they're...
Whoa! Let's go!
Florida's awesome.
This must be an election year. All right, guys, let's switch gears here, guys, and go to the courtroom. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. We have like 71 people watching. We have 60 likes, guys.
You can't handle the truth.
Let's get to the courtroom, guys. Let's do this. Okay. Now, first of all, guys, look. Hold on. Look at. Guys, come on. Look at the chick on the
God.
Look at the judge on the left, right? And the county attorney. All right, guys. Okay, check this out. Look at the freaking county attorney. Attorney talking ish to the friggin' judge, man.
Up to you. I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, you better not.
We'll just take it up later.
Miss Gillette, who is the judge here?
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
looking
go.
for Alfonso Caldwell and Tanya Sanchez.
We already did Sanchez.
Look at that. That attitude.
We have a Tiana Richardson and a Dustin Newport I still have.
Well, hold on. That's not what I'm showing. What do you have, Missy?
I have Alfonso.
Look at her attitude.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at all these chins.
Yeah.
Caldwell and Tiana Richardson. That Newport bonded out, or no, well, he bonded on ours, and then Lyon County come and got him before.
I noticed. Okay, he was taken off the docket. And what did I do? Mix up Tanya Richardson and Sanchez?
Mm-hmm.
And no one mentioned that I was using the wrong name?
You were using the right name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, and these are my couple that I don't have anything filed to show that they have to be in court. I don't have a summons. I don't have a uniform notice to appear issued by the officer in the ticket.
Judge, the girls filed the ticket earlier today.
Okay, let me see if it's, maybe I just need to double check. Mr. Caldwell.
Mm-hmm. Tickets were issued January 23rd, 25 at 20:59 hours. But
Okay,
today,
well, let me make sure they made it to the file because I'm not seeing that. I don't see that, Miss Gillette, and until I can.
Maybe someone ate all the donuts or something. Or like there's nothing but donut holes left, so she had to actually eat like twice as more. Twice as many, or I don't know, dude. Like, what is this knucklehead's problem? And guys, hey, guys, put 2 1s in the chat as a salute to whoever crafted the chair this biggin is sitting on.
Yeah.
That must be some fine craftsmanship,
German
right
engineering,
there.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have filed verification that they had noticed this hearing.
Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Look! You got somewhere to be?
Yeah.
You got somewhere to go?
This is your job.
This is your job. What are you doing? And the judge is not being unreasonable. So she got the wrong records. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Not finding that. You're sure they filed them?
Arlene was the one who did it for us.
No, Missy, do you have that where you can look at it? Because I am not seeing it filed. Maybe.
Look at this chick's ears. Look at, isn't that weird? Look at the size of this chick's ears.
Yeah, it is weird.
I need to. Well, I think I've already refreshed to see if they've been added. If you want to check.
And guys, let's just grant that this judge here is like a Luddite and doesn't know how to use technology because she's old. Because she's still, not only is she your boss, but she's a judge. Just let her sit there and, you know, type with 2 fingers. You know what I'm saying? But you don't. Come on, man.
In case yet.
What was that, Missy?
I said they're not showing up in the case yet.
I don't know if upstairs hasn't approved them or what's going on.
I can check.
Would you check? We'll take just a real quick recess because I don't have anything in the file to show they have notice of the hearings.
Someone in the comments said that this knucklehead on the right always has this type of attitude. And I mean, come on, bangs. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to say. You know what I mean?
So I can't take any action for their failure to appear without it.
And this is government work, by the way.
Yeah.
Just nothing gets done.
Let's skip ahead, guys, because this is taking a little while. But look at how this knucklehead just acts like she has so many better places to be.
It's like an inconvenience to her.
Yeah.
Arlene's going to bring the unfiled copy upstairs, Your Honor, but they were submitted this morning by Jessica.
And she's not doubting that it was sent. She's just saying, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing.
You know where they have this attitude as well? You go into any retail store now, particularly if it's like a chick, it's like you're an inconvenience as the customer.
Yeah,
especially
especially
just like show you anything, get help or whatever.
If it's a
like
B-dub that's on her phone. You're cooked. You might as well just walk out. I'm dead ass. Guys,
no,
you know what?
they'll like assault you.
No, where's the race card at? Guys, I thought, guys, put a 1 if you agree. American B-dubs give the worst customer service. If you go anywhere where there's a B-dub, except Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, they actually teach them how to be nice. But it's like, why are you even in a customer service job if you hate people?
And
guys,
they actually are decent in the TSA for like defending shit because they'll like get violent real quick.
Well, that's what Kevin Samuels said, is that they put B-dubs in places to defend their money, right?
Yes,
HR, collections, TSA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Look at that. Captain Palsy, what's up, dude? Let's see. Steve says, how does Jill even walk? Angry chick is shameful. Facts. Yep. It's true. Absolutely true, man. She's mad at everyone else.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
I have like a clicking noise or something coming from someone. It's like a weird background noise. Yeah.
That was me, my bad.
I'm the file for some reason. Well, I need the originals. You're thinking the originals are on file somewhere or waiting to be filed? See what Missy finds. Maybe they'll find the originals at the clerk.
What, Judge? I'm sorry, I'm back now.
Well, she said they'll bring up, if I understood Miss Gillette right, they're bringing up copies, but where are the originals?
Now, guys, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of most of these judges, but they're still judges, right? You would have to be not even a half wit. You got to be a quarter wit to mess with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would say if you end up in court, guys, just keep your mouth shut. Get a lawyer. Keep your mouth shut and just get out of there with as little friggin', anal damage as possible. You know what I'm saying?
I think I actually have a copy because I was asking them today about it. So
well, I
can print you off the copies that I got sent.
Copies. I need original documentation that these people had notice of this hearing, either in the form of a returned summons or a citation. And I don't have one of anything to show that they know about this hearing.
Put it in the wrong
Your Honor, the
drawer.
citations,
or whatever.
we get a Xerox of them. We don't get the originals. The originals normally stay either in the file with the sheriff's office now, or they go straight upstairs. But this had to be long formed because it's marijuana. And so
well, even with the long form, I would accept. You don't have the originals, Arlene? You have copies? Have those been filed with the clerk? Yes. They have been filed. They didn't make it into their file. Do you know why? I don't have them in the file.
Well, because that's the clerk's.
Look at this look on her face.
Okay. Well, Missy, did you check with the clerks?
Yes, I just checked with them and they do not have them. They're not in the queue to approve.
I know they're not in the queue. I looked through the queue. Oh, unless you mean their queue.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do, now I'm looking at copies of tickets, and I've seen enough tickets over the years to know these are tickets, and they do appear to be signed by the signature I know as Blake Fisher's, although I'm not an expert in handwriting. but I am not comfortable issuing any kind of failure to appear warrants if there's no documentation in the file.
There you go.
These
She
are
said-
just hand copied
said-
or handed to me, but once they are filed,
She said, I can't issue failure to appear if I don't have notice that people that their summons were issued. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they have to be competent if they're gonna, it's serious.
So good on the judge, right?
Someone
Say,
could go to
look,
jail over this.
Yeah, yep. Or how about this? If they're on parole, that's even worse, right?
Yeah.
Because let's just say that they were called into court to do something, right? Whether it's a crime or not, they can have their parole revoked. You know, so
Or a really good lawyer will find that and hold it against them, the
Yeah.
court, and really get a lot off.
makes sense. Makes sense.
then I would not hesitate to issue warrants for their failures to appear. So I'm going to set these two cases over till next Tuesday. By then, I'm sure that we'll figure out why those haven't been filed. And then if they're not here at that date and time,
But for now, we'll see
We'll
you next
issue
Tuesday,
warrants. But
sweetheart.
they'll have to be given notice of the new date and time. And it looks like they're out of Wichita, Kansas. Yes, so
Look at her face.
If I have to issue new summonses, then it's going to be more than a week because I have to issue them, send them to Wichita, and have them served on them. They have their notices to appear, complaints.
all right, I'll tell you what, I don't.
I don't even get the original.
Whoa!
Just fine.
Whoa there! Whoa there! Hungry hippo, you better chill out. What is going
Just
on?
do your job.
Well, I can't wait. You have to make me do my job again. Isn't that big of a deal? You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be there all day anyways to get your 8
Seriously?
hours. So who cares?
Come on, man. What are you doing?
File the copies, whatever, but they have to be filed, Miss Gillette. I have nothing
Look at her
that
face!
gives me legal authority to issue failure to appear warrants. I have in the file, and I'm looking at it, a complaint.
Jameson said Christy cholesterol over there is too focused on ordering her DoorDash. He said Christy cholesterol.
Speaking of Kevin Samuels, one of the funniest things I ever heard, he was like doing an interview with somebody and they weren't showing their face or something. And he said, like, I can hear the cholesterol in your voice. She ended up being fat. It was hilarious. And he was right.
Yeah. Yep.
A probable cause affidavit, a notice that you're going to rely on KBI reports, and that's it. There is nothing in the file to show legally that they have notice of this hearing. So I don't know where the tickets are. I don't know why they're not filed. I understand that someone in your office said they gave them to the clerk. I understand the clerk to say they don't have them. I don't know where they are, but I do not have them, so I cannot issue any kind of warrant for failure to appear. So in fact, if you find them and get them in there even today, we can deal with it today rather than trying to issue summonses. Get me something I can legally use. Otherwise,
I'll call Sheriff Samuels and ask him if he can bring the originals out of his file.
I'm not telling you have to do the originals. I'm just telling you, Miss Gillette, I cannot legally issue a warrant.
Look at her face.
And you know that. You know I have to have verification before I issue a warrant.
And we emailed them to your staff who has them this morning. They were sent to
My secretary is
Whoa! What is this broad doing? Look at that, guys. Well, yeah, Red Door. You don't argue with a judge, period.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You don't argue with the judges. They can make your life very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Come on.
not the clerk of the district court. My secretary is not The custodian for that. They
We
have to be
brought a
filed.
copy up to you. I'm not going to argue with you. Just
Well, you better not.
we'll just take it up later.
Miss Gillette, who is the judge here? I am not going to accept your behavior. You're putting me in a position where I'm going to have to find you in contempt of court if you're going to act like this.
Look at that.
This crazy.
Let's
This
go.
crazy.
Let's go. Jameson says, I'm guessing this is right before lunch hour.
I was going to say that too, yeah.
Look at that.
And you know each of them pound.
No, okay. Three kids. Kevin Samuels said that massage therapy is not a career. Because remember, Kevin Samuels made an excellent point. Guys, there's those that have careers and those that have jobs, okay? Most women, especially, don't have careers, they have jobs. A good chunk of men have careers. Plumbers, truckers, military, those are careers. But if you're working at Walmart, that's a job.
Yeah.
The two
same thing with medical billing and HR.
Yes.
It's not a career. That's what
biggest
they've always
employers
done.
of men, I'm sorry, of women are retail and the federal government. And it's like all these women are all higher level positions, right?
No.
They're all freaking HR, admin, whatever. Those aren't jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, those aren't careers. Those are jobs.
I don't have the original, Judge. I can't get it to you. We filed them this morning. That's all I can tell you.
Ms. Gillette, you are not listening to me. And you're being contemptuous.
The state has contempt
Shut
immunity. We
up!
already briefed this. If you would like us to get them filed again, we will
You
file.
have contempt immunity? Do you have ethical immunity that you can talk to a judge any way you want and have no repercussions? Is this what you're saying?
Judge, I will find the originals, whoever has them, and we'll see if we can get them to you. We will get them filed.
And we will finish this later, Ms. Gillette.
She's cooked. Uh-oh. Look at that.
At this time, Missy, it looks like Ms. Gillette has decided to remove herself from the hearing.
What?
As I said, this matter is not over and it will not be tolerated. But for now, we will be in recess.
She hung up, basically. Look at her. You're cooked.
She hung up on a judge?
Yeah. Well, she hung up out of the hearing.
Hold on.
Look at that.
Please tell me she's not the
I
public
pray that there's a
defender.
follow-up. I pray.
No, district
wait. Guys, do you want to see the previous issue she had? Let's
This was
go.
a Mrs. Gillette decision. We just tried to follow through and get it disposed of before 11 today.
God forbid we'd impose on a prosecutor pro tem that's reserved her day. Will a prosecutor be joining us?
Anytime, Kim.
It is now 11:01 a.m. We are on the record in the 13th Judicial District, the District Court of Greenwood County, Kansas. I see a picture of County Attorney Jill Gillette on the screen, and it says County Attorney Office, but we don't have a prosecutor today?
Judge Jill is in a special setting Elk County trial. She found out on the 15th, 16th that this would be taking place with Judge Ricky, kind of a high profile case down there. And so we started putting in place the replacement or continuances that might be on contested hearings on the 17th of January. This is the only one that was not resolved.
All right, so the person speaking is Jessica of the County Attorney's Office, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Now, at 10 o'clock, a hearing was called and we had a pro tem. You're saying that pro tem is not available?
That is correct. Ms. Gillette did not have Ms. Oliver on for this hearing because she had already taken the steps to do the motion to continue, where we might even, in most cases, just get a date by
Steve says she's at Burger King.
email prior to the hearing setting. And I checked in last week to see if that was going to be the case as well. I have been trying to work on this, but Miss Oliver was not prepped for a contested hearing today.
This hearing was set November 22nd, 2024.
Damn.
Both parties told me they had the date available. Now, I do see that a motion for continuance was filed, but it was never brought to my attention, as I recall, until this morning when I was preparing for this hearing. Yes, November 22nd, 2024, this was set for evidentiary prelim. And both parties did tell me they had today's date available. And then there was apparently
they should, I don't know what this case is for, but they should just drop the
She basically told that judge that something was more important than she is.
Yeah. Think about that. Hold on. Sorry,
On
guys.
February
Anybody
I
can
guarantee
This was a Mrs. Gillette decision.
She's heavy,
We just
so
tried
it's
to
hard
follow
to
through.
tell.
for this one.
Say again?
The Gillette woman is heavy, so it's hard to tell. But I bet she was young, because younger women tend to more have that attitude where it's just like, oh, well, this is just an inconvenience to me personally. So
Yeah,
fuck
and
you.
she's probably always been big. That's why she that's why she went to law school and stuff, is because she's always been an uggo. You know what I'm saying? And her dad is like, yeah, dear, you should probably go to law school.
Well, I'll say this
Ain't no
too.
man gonna take care of you, you know?
I'll say this too. In most counties, the two most powerful people in that county is going to be your district attorney and your county clerk.
Yeah, it's true.
They even have more power than the judges, so that's one reason why she's so arrogant.
It's true. Yep.
That she mentioned her and Chris.
Yeah. Well, you saw that one chick. Do you remember the one lady who wouldn't marry same-sex couples? Back
The
in the
county
day?
clerk. Yeah.
What's her name? What's her name, guys? Anyone? Kimberly Davis. Yeah.
Kim Davis.
Yeah,
Kim
that
Davis.
was her. Remember this? This is her. Remember?
Yep.
That's a throwback, right, guys?
Yeah.
Look at that. When was this? This is 2015.
She even defied judges' orders to do the same-sex marriage certificate, and she still wouldn't do it.
Had been discussing this case, but she never told me a resolution, a plan. I didn't know if Chris had an update on their discussions.
Well, last I knew, the judge granted continuances.
Yep, there you go.
That it wasn't granted by prosecutor, by defense attorney, and then just dropped in the day of hearing and said, oh, by the way, judge, we agreed to a continuance 5 days ago.
No, I understood. I guess I meant maybe a waiver or stipulation, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I don't know what they were discussing.
All right. Well, you're getting the brunt of what your boss did or didn't do, Jessica. I understand the situation that you're trying to do the best you can in. We are back on the record. We still have no prosecutor. We do have back with us Chris Ambrose, defense attorney, and the defendant, Mr. Moeller.
Guys, put a 1 if you think that they should drop the charge. Well, unless this dude's a chomo, then that's different. But if he's a kid diddler or whatever. But if it's a non-violent crime, obviously, I think he should have.
Charges should be dropped. Should be the same as when a cop doesn't show up.
Yep.
What's your official title down there?
Legal assistant, Your Honor.
Thank you.
She sent her legal assistant.
Assistant. All right. You know, in all the time I've known you down there, I wasn't sure. All right. And we have no prosecutor because Miss Gillette is tied up in an Elk County jury trial, correct?
Yes. Started, I believe, this morning at 9 a.m.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ambrose, you've had a chance to talk with your client. Are there any new developments from your side of the case?
Your Honor, I spoke with him, and in light of kind of the situation that Ms. Gillette's found herself in, we don't have an objection to continuing this. We'll get, if we could just get a new date set, and hopefully Jessica will be able to have a calendar so we could get that set. I'd like to make sure that we have it set for an evidentiary.
Hey, Snowboard, do you guys see that they showed the first look at the Green Lantern show? You see this? So this is supposed to be Jon Stewart, and this is supposed to be Hal Jordan. What is going on? Look at this. Seriously?
What?
Look at...
Why?
Now,
Why?
hold on. There's a lot to unpack here. First of all, I like this actor here, but he's
Yeah,
not
I like
Hal
him
Jordan.
too.
But he's not Hal Jordan. Unless they want him to be like an older, grizzled... Because, of course, all the white guys have to be all old and friggin' pissed off and questioning themselves, whatever. And I bet you $1,000. Hey, Walk, what does Jon Stewart look like in the comics?
He was, is that when he went to black when he was dark skin?
Yes.
Yeah. Dark
Jon
skin, yeah.
Stewart. Yeah. Green Lantern, right? This is him. How do you get... How?
Yeah, how do you get old cornbread there?
Guys, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet this guy on the left, he's going to be... How much you want to bet? Bet you $1,000 that this
I'll
guy...
double it.
Oh, the guy on the left? Yeah.
Yes, that he's going to be
definitely.
friggin', intergalactic booty buddy. You know?
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, come on. Right? He doesn't look anything like the Jon Stewart in the comic book. At all. Look at this. Look at that. That's Jon Stewart. Come on, man. What are you doing? And then Hal Jordan. I mean, how do you... Like, they don't look anything alike at all. Even if you're supposed to make an older version of Hal Jordan. Like, what is going on? He doesn't look anything like him. Boy. Anyways, I digress.
If she's got a calendar to where we can do so we don't have to have Mr. Mueller come back just for a status hearing and sit around for that sometimes long docket.
Well, here, guys. Anyway, so she didn't show up, but here, guys, let's do this.
You bragged about what a good man he is, how good he is to you and the kids. Did you leave because
here we are again, guys? This is the guy that was over the simp of the year. You guys remember this judge with a guy who met the girl at Twin Peaks? Remember this?
Oh, that's him?
That's the judge that was there, like, and they're like, "Well, you were with your paramour."
Oh yeah.
Good Lord! Oh my God!
You guys remember that, dude?
Yeah,
Yo, this is
yes,
the judge.
unfortunately.
This is the
Oh
judge.
my God, that guy was such a clown.
God, that guy has to be the biggest simp that we've probably ever seen on this channel, man. Right now, he has the crown. You know?
AJ, have you ever heard of seen the old website despair.com? It's like they sell demotivational posters.
No.
Well, they've been around since like 1998, 1999. And my favorite one that they have is called Mistakes. It's captioned Mistakes. And it has a ship sticking out of the water like it sank. So it's like one part of the ship sticking out of the water. And the subcaption is, it could be that your only purpose in life is to serve as a warning to others.
A friend of mine's...
That's that knucklehead, okay?
Nigerian, and he said, what's they're saying? Like, something about like you're in a race against something about intelligence is chasing you.
It's like it's like stupidity. You're in a race with your stupidity is chasing you, and right now you're winning or something like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Something, but it's hilarious. Like they're talking about how the Nigerians are like the most savage people there are because their comebacks are like disses are so bad. They're like poetically bad. You know what I'm saying? So
Another boyfriend. So you don't have another boyfriend.
Must tell me why you feel like you're entitled to and why you feel like you need a order of protection.
I called it on myself because I asked him multiple times to stop calling and texting and all this, and he wouldn't. And the only way that I could get him to stop was to tell him I was calling an order of protection. I needed him to leave me alone. I know there's illegal anything, so our son was not intended to be put on there.
here it is, guys. Here you go. Watch.
Speaks so poetic. Nigerians speak so poetic when they're upset. Instead of saying I'm mad, they'll say my enemies have succeeded.
I've got like 2 of those in my tweets of the week. So yeah, continue. Run it.
Oh my days. So I jumped into the comments on this one,
yeah. Okay.
Wow. So I won't have I don't have the same ones as you because mine from the comments.
Bet.
So someone said, my Niger professor once said, they've made an assassination attempt on my life when he slipped on a piece of paper.
So dramatic. Assassination attempt.
Bro.
Oh.
Instead of saying he's full, my Nigerian friend says his waistband is suffering.
We are too poetic with it. We are too poetic with it.
His waistband is suffering.
Wow.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Too poetic, but it's too funny. Instead of saying someone is stupid, my Nigerian friend said, wisdom is chasing her, but she's faster.
Now that's fun. That's funny.
Bro, wisdom is chasing her, but she is faster. Oh, God. My dad. What will kill me has not yet been born.
Oh my God.
Whenever my dad decided he's not gonna whoop us, he'd say, today is your Christmas, but next time will be your Halloween.
These are beautiful.
Nah. Oh my God.
Bro, I swear, next time will be your Halloween.
Someone says, my favorite is, instead of saying, do you want to die? They say, have you grown tired of living? Oh, man. Anyways. Someone says that once he's full, he says, the image of God is expanding if you've gained weight. That's funny, man.
You remember that line in Wakanda when the one guy called the BW, he said, you bald-headed demon. You know that wasn't part of the script?
Oh, really?
He ad-libbed that in there, and it was so funny they just decided to keep it.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah. They were gonna give the chick with the spear her own show, but they I think they canceled it. So
thank God.
Guys, look, what is this thing? What is going on?
They looked over it and I asked them, just, he's not gonna be on it, right? And at that point in time, I was told no.
Scoot up to the microphone so that it's picked up. All right.
Ugh.
Now, in your petition for an order of protection, you allege that past of physical abuse to me and the children.
There you go. They always say that.
Order of protection is an extraordinary remedy that allows the court to issue an order that prohibits any sort of conduct. It's not over. You don't do that over, minor things. It has to show that you've been the victim of domestic abuse and some domestic violence in some way. Tell me what it is that you feel like that places you in fear of Mr. Ham.
Because he used to be physical all the time.
So you got to speak up for Mr. Lockwood. He's not able to hear you unless you're speaking directly into that microphone. Okay. So you're saying he's physically abusive?
Yes, he used to be.
He used to be. When was the last time he was physically abusive?
Right before they invented cell phones.
There's also.
Well, a while means different things to different people, so I'm trying to make sure that you understand. There are different ways. You and he are not married, is that correct?
Right.
All right. So you're in a relationship or have been in a relationship and you don't want to be in a relationship with him.
Right.
You have a child together?
Yes, we have.
And that child, and you're not asking for this to be involving your child to keep him away from the child, is that correct?
Correct.
So why do you feel like there needs to be this extraordinary remedy for an order of protection?
Because he continuously harasses and
How does he harass you?
come into my house and won't leave and stands over me and I mean, I asked him to leave and he sat there for 3 or 4 hours and wouldn't leave while I was trying to take care of getting our 3-year-old to bed. You know, I mean, consistently in and out of the bedroom while I was trying to take care of him.
Have you and he been through court anywhere to determine the custody and visitation of your child? Why not?
Because the first step I took was order protection to get him to back off me.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about this situation?
No, I just need him to leave me alone. Unless it's about our children, there's no reason he should contact me.
Mr. Lockhart, do you have any questions for this witness?
Just a few, Your Honor. Do y'all have one child together, is that correct?
We have 4.
4 together?
1 under 18.
Okay, all right. And that is a 3-year-old?
Yes.
And have you allowed him to visit the 3-year-old?
Up until the order of protection, he was going to where he is staying at his mother's. And then once the order of protection, like I said, when I filled it out, I had asked them to make sure it wasn't going to have him on it. But because I'm no good, I'm not going to lie about it, I'm no good with anything legal. And then the day he was supposed to be served,
even human? Like,
I
what
asked them again. They told me.
This is why I want to move to Thailand.
Okay. Our 3-year-old is there. He is not on this, right? And then I get a phone call from his mother.
They just
saying
asked her.
that apparently the 3-year-old was on it, and I had to go pick him up. So I did.
Has he continued to pay expenses for the kids and school bills?
Yeah, he left a note and a card in my truck and had his mom tell me that he was going to have money deposited on a card to take care of the 2 children at home. And then, as far as I know, he's been helping the other 2 in college.
No, I've gone back and looked at some of your social media posts. And all the way up through June of this past year, you bragged about what a good man he is, how good he is to you and the kids.
Oops.
Fixing you special meals on special occasions, allowing you to be the mother of this youngest one. I've not seen anything but glowing praise for him all the way up to this past summer, less than a year ago.
Because with a narcissist, when you don't praise, I mean, there's a lot behind closed doors people don't see.
And within the past 2 years, what has he done to physically abuse you?
Nothing.
Kids?
I didn't bring it in with me because I couldn't have my phone, but I have pictures of red marks on our 3-year-old son from where he got upset and spanked.
BS. If it was actual
With his hand?
evidence, she would have brought it to court with her.
So you don't think he should spank the 3-year-old?
Well, I mean, spanking is one thing, but leaving marks on him is another. Through the clothes. But that's only been once, and I'm trying to benefit of the doubt that, you know, I was at work, so.
Is it possible that you've gotten a boyfriend now, and that's when your attitude has changed toward Mr. Ham? No? Did you leave because you've got another boyfriend? So you don't have another boyfriend? And you didn't confirm that to his mother?
I've never confirmed anything to his mother about having a boyfriend.
Did y'all have a discussion about you having a boyfriend?
She's asked me if I had somebody, and I've told her so.
You're not asking for the order of protection in regard to the child.
Adam says she can rent that forehead.
And I'm taking it from your responses that he has not physically struck or harmed you.
Not recently, no.
All right. That's all the questions I have.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. You can step down. This petition is brought pursuant to 363602 of the Tennessee Code, which basically states that any domestic abuse victim, stalking victim, or sexual assault victim who has been subjected to, threatened with, or placed in fear of domestic abuse, stalking, or sexual exploitation of a minor, sexual assault or human trafficking offense may seek relief under this part by filing a sworn petition alleging domestic abuse, stalking, sexual exploitation of a minor, sexual assault, or human trafficking by the respondent. That's what an order of protection is designed to protect a person causing malicious damage to the personal property of an abused party, or intentionally engaging in behavior that amounts to financial abuse. Nothing in this case that I've heard thus far amounts to an actual abuse in this situation. And there are other remedies that are available to you if in other words, you and he have a child, you need to get into court and have an order put down that determines who is the primary parent for that child and who is, what is the obligation. If you're going to be the primary parent, for example, then he needs to have an order, that a parenting plan that allows him to have visitation with the child. And that court can then, either in juvenile court or chancery court, you've got two options. But once you filed in that court, then in that court, you can have a restraining order or an order that puts down that regulates how often you and he have contact and under what circumstances. And if he violates that, then that becomes contempt of court because of the violation of the court order. But this does not rise to the level, in this court's opinion, of a domestic abuse or domestic violence case. And therefore, I don't find that an order of protection should issue in this case, because there are other alternative and less drastic means that you can pursue to try to obtain what you want. So I'm recommending that you either consult an attorney if you wish to do so, or B, that you go ahead and file something even in pro se in juvenile court, where since you have a child together without being married, juvenile court has jurisdiction. You can also file something in this court, but juvenile court.
All that. She tried to lie. It didn't work. All right, guys. Now let's go to this one case here, right? Let me go to my playlist here. Give me a second, guys. 1 second. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. 1 second, guys. I should have had this queued up, but it's all good. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Now, first of all, is this at the bottom? Is that a transformer? Right?
Is that in your child's best interest?
Look at that right there.
I thought that was Marilyn Manson at first.
In the dope show.
I'm not here to talk about my transition. I'm here to kick some ass.
Interest?
Is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes. Mr. Bravo, what is your name?
Jose Bravo.
And who are you the father of?
Of Josiah Bravo.
And how old is he?
He's 11 months.
And you were previously scheduled for genetic testing, correct?
Correct.
You've been scheduled multiple times, in fact, correct?
Once.
Once.
You have not appeared for genetic testing, is that correct?
Look at that.
Yes.
What?
An idiot.
And do you wish to go forward with genetic testing in this case?
No.
Beta!
Dude!
Yeah, do it.
Because
You're
Josiah
just
Bravo is my
asking
son.
to get got.
He's an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. Right? Come on.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
You do not agree with paying child or medical support, correct?
There you go.
Yes.
And therein lies the rub. Guys, this is why I do 5.0 and 304s. Okay? This guy somehow thinks that he's going to not pay child support. Right? Guys, rate the Delulu level, right?
It's over 9,000!
Clown world.
Always
And why
get
is that?
tested, even if you are afraid of the results. Always.
I told you guys there was a young guy at my gym. He's a little bit older now. When I first met him, he was in his early 20s. He's a sheriff's deputy now. Pretty cool kid. And he said that when he was like 20, this girl said she got pregnant and it was his. And luckily he had his dad, because his mom, his sisters, his aunts were like, you need to step up and be a man. You need to step up and be a man. Da-da-da-da. He's like, yeah, but I use a condom every time. I think I need to get a DNA test. And they all said, how dare you? Right? So his dad was like, son, ignore what all these women say. Get a DNA test. He was sitting there in court. He had his little suit on. He had his pay stubs. He's ready to get got. And when they read those DNA test results, and it said the 0.0000000 chance, guys, man, he said the heavenly gates open. He couldn't believe it. That girl, and the thing is that girl was willing to go to court, and she knew it wasn't his.
Yeah.
But that's how much they will stand 10 toes down and lie, right? Come on.
Tennessee has made it a law where you must DNA test the day of. And if the woman gets busted like playing these games, she actually has to pay the child support back to the man.
Yeah, that would be nice, except for the fact that even if they did the order, guys, how many guys do you know? I mean, I know a couple guys that have custody of their kids, even, and the moms just don't pay child support. The court does nothing about it.
Yeah, but in Tennessee, they can go to jail for it now.
Oh, they can go to jail everywhere. The judges just don't lock them up.
They don't do it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because, like I mentioned before, we live together.
Are you aware of the type of insurance that your child currently has?
Medicare, Medicaid?
Do you have private insurance for your child?
No, not for my child.
Does Miss Ariana have private insurance for your child?
You're asking me or her?
I'm asking you, sir.
No, I don't think so.
And do you believe that you should have to reimburse for this government insurance?
No, not at this time.
And why is that?
Because for one, that's why we get taxes taken away from our checks.
Dumbass.
I mean, if an adult has rights in the United States, I mean, more than likely a newborn child should have rights too.
Who is this idiot?
That was a lie.
This guy's an idiot.
This knucklehead makes my job so much harder.
Look at this guy. Right, guys? This guy has no clue what he's in for. None. And guys, he said that they lived together. She's still putting him on child support. Look at that, dude.
I mean, there's many child who get food stamps, WIC, and all that. And I mean, my partner, she doesn't even get food stamps. So I mean,
Keyword partner, beta.
Look at this guy. What are you doing? Water says, Jose, you're an idiot. Adam says he's probably an illegal.
I don't see for something that, for once, they're helping her, and okay, now you want us to reimburse for something that it's my son's right. So no.
What?
Do you have any other children, sir?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do.
How many?
Of course you do.
I believe I have 2 more.
Look at that, Gerardo, guys. shooting up the club, right? Look at this guy. Come on, man.
Are those other children under the age of 18?
Of course they are.
Yes.
Are you court ordered to support those two other children?
Yes, one.
What about the other child?
No.
Does the other child that you have live with you?
No.
Are you working, sir?
Yes.
How much do you earn?
Excuse me?
How much do you earn?
Minimum?
Do you work full time?
Yes.
What would you like your child's last name to be?
Which child?
Is this guy dense? Like, did he get hit in the head or something? Like, what?
His mama must have dropped him on his head when he was
Yeah, or something, dude. What are you talking
Probably a
about?
dumbass landscaper or something.
No. I know a guy. He's a landscaper. He makes a lot of money, dude. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but like landscaping does take a lot. But I'm saying this guy is just like pulling weeds and stuff.
No, this guy is. I don't know. He's just probably friggin' picking up cans. I don't know. Dude. I don't know what he's
wouldn't
doing.
bash the working man.
Yeah, he isn't doing anything productive or anything that you can make a solid living at. 'Cause he's a dumbass. You know what I mean?
Because you're asking me about Josiah, and then you ask me of my other child.
Excuse me, to clarify, what would you like Josiah's last name to be?
Well, his last name is Bravo.
Would you like it to remain Bravo?
Yes.
Why is that in your child's best interest?
In my child's best interest, and well, in my interest as well.
Why?
Because, I mean, that's I guess, what do you say? That's something that goes along from family, from roots. I mean, if you're gonna if you're gonna have a son, I mean, especially if it's a boy, I mean, you should carry your last name. I mean, because if it's a girl, when she gets married, they're gonna eventually change it. I mean, then your last name disappears. I mean, that's my why.
Hey, AJ, I have to interrupt this, and I'll tell you why.
Say something. This guy's an idiot.
Well, I think I told you and Doug one time, and that is that a lot of men, I mean, completely shelter their daughters because they don't want their daughter to marry. And only reason why they don't want to is because it absolutely scares them that the father will no longer be the most important man in their lives.
Wait, you
I
said
never
that-
heard that before.
Wait, that they shelter their daughters because they're afraid of the time when their daughters, when the fathers won't be the most important person in their life?
Yes.
I don't think it's that. I think that a father's job is to protect his daughter, and he has to trust that the man that's going to be taking over that role, especially after he's gone, is someone that'll do the job.
Yeah, it can't be
I
no.
dated a woman. In fact, my ex's father was like that. He completely sheltered her. Completely. And
Well,
then,
But he was
yeah,
probably overprotective. But here's the thing.
Extremely.
But here's the thing,
Every
though,
time.
that there's different levels. So, for instance, there are guys that have a car and they wax it every day. Then there are guys who let their cars just go. Like, one guy might be overprotective of his car and not let anyone drive it, and the other one might let anyone else drive it. You know what I'm saying? It's all different. There's like a spectrum, but at some point, a father knows that he's gonna have to let his daughter go, especially after he's not physically on this planet anymore. You can't shelter her forever. It's impossible, right? Because even the old school model of like marriage, if you go to like the Middle East, you go to like the third world, or you go to like America in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, when we still had families coming together, the act of the father giving away the bride was not just symbolic. It was saying, look, I'm the man who's been protecting this woman and being responsible for her well-being and sheltering her from harm. and damage and trauma, and now I'm handing her off, and this man who I've usually vetted back in the day,
yeah.
fathers vetted their daughters' husbands because I can trust him to take care of her and protect her and provide for her in the same way I did. But here's the thing: I don't see anything wrong with that. But you have these effinists, right? These knuckleheads, these you know, all these
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
are saying that that's patriarchy. Is it though?
A lot of them hate their dad
it's
too.
extreme. We're talking about extremes on both sides,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
Well, no,
you can't
no,
be
but the extreme that what I'm talking about is not extreme because around the rest of the world it's normal. And the West is a very, very, very small part of the world. Like I said, you know how
they teach them.
how I-
They teach them how to be responsible, and they
yes. But what I'm saying is like so I told you like why it's like 7% of the world's population. So I don't know what the West is total. Maybe it's like 12% of the world's population. The rest of the world culturally doesn't do where their daughters are out there. Yeah, it's becoming more of a thing in China, but like in rural China and whatever, and in the Middle East, you still see like the father meets the guy and looks at the guy and says, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So, because remember, women, if given the choice, they want the Ferrari or the Lamborghini and not the F-150 or not the Toyota Camry. Guys, how many times have you heard a girl go, I don't like the guys that my dad recommends me to date because he's boring,
Yeah.
because he's
All the time.
responsible, because he's the F-150. You know what I'm saying? With a couple of dents in it. She wants the Ferrari. She wants it looks good, sounds good when you start it up, but it's not reliable. And it's not
I
what
don't like
happens
the
to it. It's
Ferrari
expensive
analogy.
to
I don't like the
fix.
Ferrari analogy because it should be more like a BMW because they start having problems after 60 to 80,000 miles.
Well, hey, here. How about this? An 80s or a 70s or an 80s Ferrari or Lambo. Those things were broke down after 5,000 miles. How about that? So
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
exotics are not the most reliable cars. What I'm saying is that any father wants their daughter to be with a guy who has character. He's reliable. He's working. Yeah, he's respectful, right? He's a leader.
Ethical.
Right? Ethical. He'll take care of his kids. And right now, these modern women, yeah, Jameson
They
says,
don't
or
give
she
a
wants
damn about
a
nothing.
Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Rivian.
Yeah.
Even
that's true.
worse.
Yeah. So.
No further questions for this witness. Pass the witness.
All right, let me just have a couple of questions for Mr. Bravo. Mr. Bravo, did you ask for a DNA test in this case?
No.
So you do acknowledge that you are the father of Josiah?
Correct.
Okay. Are you and Miss Adriana living together at this time?
Yes.
What address do y'all live at?
554 Sunset Valley Drive.
How long have you all lived together?
Oh, she just got the house recently, so a couple of months.
She just got the house, so he moved in with her, right? Look at this guy.
I bet she's getting Section 8. That's why he said she
Has to
just
be,
got the
yep.
house.
Yeah.
Has to. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Where do you work at, Mr. Bravo?
Where do I work at? Chevron?
What do you do there?
Maintenance?
How long have you been working there?
About 2 years and a half.
Ever a time that you and Miss Ariana did not live together after Josiah was born?
Just the times that I would go out and work.
Okay. As you after Josiah was born, did you and Miss Ariana live together?
After, yes.
Okay. Was there ever a time that you and Miss Ariana separated after Josiah was born?
Like I mentioned, when I would go, like when I would go out and work.
Okay, but as far as moving separately, living in another place.
No.
Right, thank you. How old is the other child that you have?
7.
7? All right, thank you, sir. All right.
Okay.
Captain, any other questions for Mr. Bravo?
No other questions for Mr. Bravo at this time. The
Any
state
other
calls.
evidence or testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. The state calls Ms. Sariana.
All right, okay, go ahead. She's been sworn in.
Ms. Sariana, you do not want anything to do with child support, correct?
Correct.
And for the record, what is your name?
Myra Sariana.
And why is it that you don't want anything to do with child support?
Well, at the moment, because we're living together.
And why is it in your child's best interest not to receive child support, medical support, or retroactive child support?
Well, because we're gonna be living.
But here's the thing, guys. She must have filed for something. I think when she put in for Medicaid. So, guys, they have to go through with the Medicaid, so he has to pay. Period. He's cooked.
As a family.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly what happened. When she filed for Medicaid, she put his name down as a father. They found out he has a job, so now they're going after him for child support.
Yep, he's cooked.
No need for it.
And how is your child insured?
He has Medicaid.
See?
Do you have private insurance available for your child?
No, I don't.
Of course not.
Does Mr. Bravo have private insurance available for your child?
No, not that I know of.
You disagree with Mr. Bravo paying medical
you just can't
support,
get Medicaid
correct?
for free. Come on now.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know how it goes if he has to pay it or not.
Jesus.
No, I don't.
Sorry, guys. Let's skip ahead.
And you're not asking that I said any child support or any retroactive or any back child support?
No, not at the moment.
It would mean not at the moment.
Oh, well, not right now because we've been together.
Do you work, Ms. Ariana?
Yes, I just started working.
Does your employer provide health insurance for your dependents?
No.
Other than Josiah, do you have any other children?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How are those children covered on health insurance? Do you know?
They're on Medicaid also.
So you don't want any child support or any back child support?
No.
The judge wants his cut.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ms. Kaplan, any other questions for Ms. Ariana?
The state has no questions for Ms. Sariana at this time.
Okay. All right, I do have one follow-up question for Mr. Bravo. Bravo, you said you work at Chevron?
Correct.
They're working full-time, sir?
Yes.
Your hourly rate?
Excuse me? Yes, minimum.
Tell me how much you earn.
Well, it depends. I'm gonna say like 300 a week.
No. How much is your hourly rate? Is there a minimum wage? Minimum wage is $7.25. There are other people who work more than that, who get paid more than that. How much do you pay per hour?
$8.35.
That's more than minimum wage.
Oops. Gotcha.
Yeah, I knew
dummy.
he was gonna play a game like that.
Yeah, that lady is a reptile, man. You're not telling me nothing. That lady is that's a
Why
reptile.
the hell did he say that? They're gonna pull his tax returns.
But here's the thing, guys. You get to realize places like Texas. It's such a nice place to live because if you have any skill, like any trade, any skill, any good degree, guys, there is no middle class in like San Antonio, Texas. You either have a really great job or you work at Chevron or HEB or you know what I'm saying, or Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why property and stuff is so cheap there. The only issue with Texas is that damn property tax. You know what I'm saying? Ugh.
It may be like that in San Antonio, but DFW has the worst real estate market in the entire nation. Worse than Honolulu.
No, it doesn't. Dude.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, my friend.
No. All right. What is the average price of a house in DFW?
About $400,000 a year, around there.
All right. What is the average price of a house in Palo Alto, California? Anyone want to guess?
Well, here's the thing. You have to adjust for wages.
This? Okay.
You have to wages for compensation and salary.
So the average price of a home in Palo Alto is $3.5 million.
What are the wages?
Now it doesn't matter. Okay, the average salary of
they're going to be about the same
person in Palo Alto.
I'll get you the news article, AJ, but I saw it like 2 weeks ago, man.
Look, the average salary of a person in Palo Alto is $97,000 a year, but it's $3.5 million. Okay.
Yeah, okay, and then, but in Dallas Fort Worth, what's the median income? It's about $36,000.
Okay, the average salary in Dallas is $47,000 a year.
I was close enough.
So $47,000 to $400,000 or $90,000 to $3.5 million. Come on, dude.
Yep.
Come on.
Dallas is the worst.
No, it's
no, dude. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
No way.
5 times, man.
Come on, bro. It's simple, man. Come on, you're a man. Come on, you're a man. You're a man.
Dude.
You're a man.
97,000 compared to friggin' 3.5 million or 47,000 for so the house is 10 times is 10 times the average salary. But what is 350 divided by 90, right? No. Even more than that. Someone do the math, right? Let's divide by what? 97,000. Yeah, this is 36 times, dude. Come on, man. That's math. You need 36 times the average salary to get a house in Palo Alto. You're talking about 10 times. I'm talking 36 times, bro. Plus the taxes in California. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's be fair, AJ. I'll bring up the news article, okay? And it has Dallas Fort Worth, Dallas County especially. That's the worst real estate market right now. And the biggest driver behind that is because we had all of these people coming in from California, New York, and the whatnot, especially during the cough.
Now wait, define worse. Are you saying that there's no property to buy?
Yes.
Oh, that's different. I thought you meant the prices.
It's not just the price; it's the other factors. I mean, this is my industry. Real estate is my industry, man.
Well, what I'm saying is, I thought you meant that it's the most expensive compared to the salary.
No, I said worse.
But if you're saying that there's no houses to buy, that the market's screwed because it's a seller's market because there's no inventory, then that's probably true because a lot of people are going to Texas. People from New York, Washington State, California. That makes sense. I got your terminology of worse wrong. So my mistake.
And here's another thing, man. It's like it's not even that. It's just that nobody wants to sell their house here in Dallas because if they do and it's overpriced, where the heck are they going to live?
Yeah. Jackson, Mississippi. where there's no water. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Freaking says I gave you my verbal minimum wage. Yeah, he's lying. He's lying. Yeah. So my apologies. I didn't know what you meant by worst housing market. But thanks for the $4.99, man.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
But yeah, I know Dallas is bad. Austin, I think that Austin was the worst. That's why Austin's so expensive. And I think everyone stopped going to Austin, started going to Dallas. That's why. Everyone that was going to move to Austin now is moving to Dallas.
Here's the thing. The real estate market in Austin was worse than Dallas before the cough.
Yeah.
And then after the cough, or during the cough, they decided, this stuff sucks and we're going to Dallas. And,
yeah.
And then, we're going to do short-term rentals. And it's just, oh my God.
Yeah, Dallas is nice, though. I like Dallas.
I live in Dallas County, man, and I've lived here for 10
nice.
years, but it's just our real estate market right now is just trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, and that's just the thing, guys. Here, let's pump the brakes. You know, all these wokey wokes are full of it. We have to help the homeless. I know San Francisco and Palo Alto, there's the homeless. We need to help them. But the moment they all got telework, what did they all do? Got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
You don't see them freaking working for these non-profits to help the homeless now, do you?
Health insurance.
They have Medicaid. The one I'm to pay court. The one that I'm to pay court support. He's I pay for the Medicaid.
Get to the point.
They charge me $115, I believe, a month.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Scotland, anything else? Any other evidence or testimony?
Has
Kaplan?
no further.
Let's go ahead.
And Ms. Sariana is not requesting any retroactive, so there'll be no retroactive support.
Well, guess what? You still gotta pay.
Ms. Kaplan, any requests on state's part for support or retroactive support?
Your Honor.
Come on.
Insurance.
Your Honor. The state is recommending a $65 cash medical support obligation.
$65.
This gives Mr. Bravo credit for the other child that he is court-ordered to support. The state is requesting that the cash medical support obligation begin June 1st, 2021.
But see, there's where I'm going to object because we're talking about Josiah, not my other child. My other child's already taken care of. I mean, that's something different. I mean,
But, so hold on. This knucklehead, this moron, this idiot, he's already paying medical support for one child, but he doesn't think he has to do it for the other.
Stupid. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
You mentioned before, you're here to, obviously you represent the state. I mean, so by you asking me questions about my other child and stuff, I mean, I don't see any relationship between that case and you wanting to proceed with my current case. I mean, you wanted to open a case for Josiah, and we both, Myra and I, established a no. I mean, because we're together as a family. I mean, and I understand where you're coming from, that you represent the state. I mean, you want something out of it. I mean, I don't see why.
Because he has
Medicaid. You want me to pay for something that, I mean, it's $65. Okay, it's not a lot, it's not a little, but I mean, you guys just want something out of it. And
no, he needs coverage.
Some Mexican guys like this, some Mexican guys like this either play dumb or they actually are dumb, but a lot of times they'll play dumb.
I think this is more of a, guys, look, there's, places like Texas, Tennessee, or whatever, you have a lot of guys that like drop out of school at like an early age, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. They're like running around, working odd jobs or whatever. So they're just out here, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to live in Pennsylvania, and they say that there's guys that like that'll only do like 9th or 10th grade and then go to work at the Hershey factory, and they can't even like sign their own names anymore because it's been so they'll just sign an X, and their wives have to come and like read them their bank statements because they're just like not that literate. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Nothing further from the state at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, Mr. Bravo, this is where the court is coming from, okay? I need to make sure that the child is covered on health insurance. If health insurance, this is the way the family code works. If health insurance is available through mom, through her place of employment, it's a reasonable amount, then I could order mom to provide the health insurance for the child. If the child is covered on the father's health insurance, then I would have to determine how much that would be for you to provide health insurance for Josiah. The way the medical support is taken into account is if you have any of the children who could be covered on your health insurance, and then we would prorate the cost of that insurance accordingly. So let's say you have, 2 other children, and some insurance programs do not charge. Well, they charge according to how many children you have. They could either prorate it or it can be one, and it doesn't matter how many children there are. Neither one of you have health insurance through your employer or Josiah. Okay, so now Josiah is covered on health insurance through the Medicaid program. So I have to set the child's medical support on the government health insurance, either CHIP or Medicaid. And we prorate, and the amount depends on how many other children are covered on Medicaid. That's why that factors in. Medical support would be set based on what your earnings are, and then there's a certain percentage that applies, and we do take into account how many other children you have who are currently on Medicaid, and that amount is prorated. And I believe that's why Ms. Kaplan is recommending $65 on the Medicaid medical support. Now, if both of you, that is to commence June 1. It's probably going to be more directly to
You're cooked, dude.
Mr. Bravo, Ms. Ariana, are you okay with me submitting the order directly to the court as recited on the record, or would you like an opportunity to review and sign off first?
You can go ahead and submit it.
Sir?
Yes.
Moron. Now, guys, I don't know if we have time for this other one. But guys, here we'll do this one next week. You guys, look at this one here. Look at this. Look at this.
I wasn't aware of him being alive until 2021, like mid 2021. Just a hardship, just trying to provide for my family, my immediate family as well.
So this guy's in the military. He didn't even know he had a kid until he got the child support order, right? You know what I'm saying?
Ouch.
And then she wants that back child support too. Look at that.
Dion too.
It's the state's understanding that parents are in agreement to make this a final order today, establishing the parent-child relationship and setting up rights and duties to the child, including for support. It's the state's understanding that parents, Mr. White and Ms. Rivers, are in agreement that Mr. White is the father. The DNA test report was actually filed with the clerk's office as well as introduced into evidence on submitted for consideration on August 1st, but I don't believe it was entered into evidence. Parents are in agreement that the child's
Are we sure that this chick on the upper right's a woman?
name should be changed from Dion Wiles to Dion White. And the parents.
Whoa! Her name isn't Wiles. Whoa, dude! She must have thought it was someone else's. Look at that!
Are in agreement to be named joint managing conservators with Ms. Rivers as primary, able to decide the child's domicile without any geographic restriction. Father to have a modified possession and access order beginning with 6 steps or 6 visits at each of the 4 steps before the standard possession order takes place. Testimony will show that both parents are within the Bell County area.
You better
And
get a
so the
lawyer.
father may be seeking an expanded standard possession order after the modified visits have completed. Testimony will also show that Mr. White is currently in the military and he'll be providing health and dental for the child. Testimony will show that Mr. White has 3 other minor children, 2 of...
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Bomb!
Dude, look at that! Look at that guy's Gatling nug! Yo! He's spraying up the walls all over. Look at that! Holy moly! Dude, private nug, man. What is
Genghis
going
Khan
on?
nug.
Holy moly!
Oh, well, all 3 are younger than the child in this case, or one at the same age. The state has calculated current child support to be $532 per month.
Dang. He better live on base because he ain't gonna have any money out of that check.
However, the parents are asking that the court approve a deviation down to $450 per month beginning November 1st of 2023. The state has calculated a retroactive support judgment based on Mr. White's provision of his earnings since February of 2019 through today's date. This includes both military ranks and timeframes, as well as prior to military employment. So for a total of 55 months, Your Honor, that judgment amount came to $14,290.92.
Damn. Yikes.
This full amount of judgment is at issue along with repayment.
guys.
The state was seeking $122 per month, the 50 over interest. However, the state has no problem so long as something does go toward principal. But I believe everything else is agreed, Your Honor, and based on court practice, the state had advised Mr. White of the likelihood that costs would be waived in this case.
All right, thank you. Ms. Garcia.
Your Honor, I think my client understands the situation. I think his concern is more so of hardship with regard to repayment and the other children and all the obligations that he has, and potentially being med-boarded out of the Army pretty soon. His concern is hardship with all the payments that he'll be having to make. So I think he's wanting to ask for a reduction in his total monthly amount that would be due. I think he's spoken
Your
with the
fault,
mother.
home
They have
fry.
an agreement on what they would like, but I believe it would be up to the discretion of the court. So he'll testify to that in a little bit.
All right. All right, thank you very much. I'll ask both the parties, Mr. White and Mr. Rivers, to unmute yourself and raise your right hands, please. Okay, both of you solemnly swear or affirm your testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you.
Just so help me God.
So help me.
All right, you're both officially under oath, and I'll allow the state to proceed. Thank you. Call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state calls Ms. Rivers. Ma'am, what is your full name?
Rosalie Rivers,
Who is the child in this case?
Dion Wiles,
How are you related to Dion?
his mother,
Who is Dion's father?
Lawrence White.
And is it correct, ma'am, that DNA testing was done in this case and you've had an opportunity to see the results?
Yes.
Yeah. Kevin Murray, you are correct. I don't feel sorry for him, guys. Look at that.
Yeah, that's irresponsible.
Yep.
Were you able to hear my complete opening
There's only
statement to
one
the
word
court a
for this
moment
guy.
ago?
Bum.
Yeah, he's an idiot, guys. He's an idiot.
Yes.
Was that an accurate description
And I bet a
of
lot
the
of them,
agreements and
were like
disagreements in this
pigs,
case?
too.
Yes, ma'am.
Specifically, Ms. Rivers, you were in agreement with the state proposing all of the conservatorship, possession and access, and guideline current and retroactive support. But you're aware of Mr. White being in disagreement with the current, which is why you were agreed to a deviation down to 450.
Yes.
And then as far as the retroactive support amount, am I correct in telling the court that you were wanting that full amount, but don't really have a preference as to repayment?
Yes.
Well, she wants that money, right, guys?
Was there anything else, ma'am, you'd like the court to consider that I haven't already described?
No, ma'am.
So going forward, you're comfortable communicating with Mr. White and allowing for the visitation based on the initial modified visits and then the expanded standard possession order happening since you two are now located very close to each other?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Rivers. Your Honor, I pass this witness.
All right, ma'am, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and let the ad litem ask questions at this time. Your witness, Ms. Garcia.
Yes, ma'am. You indicated earlier that you would potentially be in agreement with lowering the total amount due for the father. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the amount that you indicated that you would be agreeable to?
450.
Okay. And that would include the current child support plus repayment towards any arrearages that are found today?
Yes.
All right. I pass the witness.
All right, then.
So guys, here we can pick this one back up next week. Let's switch gears here, guys, because we're almost at the 3-hour mark. Give me a second. Let me check something here. Let's see here. We're almost at the 3-hour mark, so guys, we had to switch gears as usual. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's do this.
That's the sound of the police.
Hey guys, here we go. Guys, we had to get up the simp-o-meter again. Okay, look at this.
Now is not okay.
You know what's not okay? You flashing a badge at me as if it's going to get you off on something. So we're going to walk to the back of this car.
So she's a sheriff's fiance. She's driving drunk.
Hello there. Is this back window roll down?
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Can you roll this back window down for me?
Yes, sir. Hang up. I'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye.
Hello there.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
So, my name's Officer McClain with the Leesburg Traffic Unit. Reason I have you stopped. Speed limit back there by the airport is 45 miles an hour. You passed me at 65.
Whoa!
Okay.
Okay.
65!
Do you have a driver's license on you?
If you may allow me to reach over, I can. It's like back there.
Okay.
So I've got a lot of stuff going on happening here.
All right. Miss Medina, have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay. Because I can smell what smells like alcohol coming out of the car. Any reason for that?
No, there should not be.
Okay. You haven't had anything whatsoever, not a single drop.
Earlier today I did, but not
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay. How early are we talking? Like an hour or two ago, or?
Maybe 2 or 3 or 4 hours. give or
Okay.
take.
All right.
Unfortunately, it does stay in my system. I do
Okay. Tango 3 to 26. Are you 51 to me? All right, Miss Medina, shut the car off for me. I'm gonna have you step out with me real quick. And
I'm gonna make a phone call.
No, ma'am, you're gonna step out of this vehicle.
I need.
Miss Medina, if you don't step out of this vehicle, I'm gonna put my hands on you and pull you out. Does that make sense?
Dude, this cop is not messing around. Let's go.
That's good.
Guys, we've had a whole string of no-nonsense cops. All
Yeah.
right.
Hey, they want to be treated equal. Be treated equal.
Step out of the vehicle.
5 hours. Sure.
Guys, make sure you are subbed to a 50304s, guys. That's my other channel, guys. I dropped the link earlier, guys. Make sure everyone stop, go over there, make sure you are subbed. I'd appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. I have like 219 videos over here. So if you guys want some extra content, head over here. Yeah, appreciate that.
Right there in front of my car. We're gonna take a walk back there.
The plan advised, landline, the subjects are now
Right over here. Miss Medina.
54
Do. All right. Right now, I'm just waiting for a second officer to get here because based on your driving pattern, from the time I was behind you to here, I believe that you may be impaired. You told me you were drinking. I want to make sure that that's not the case. Okay? If you're not impaired, you go on about your day and you go home. All right? So I'm just waiting for another officer to get here. As soon as they get here, we'll do what we need to do and we'll get you out of here. All right?
26.
Where are you coming from tonight, Miss Medina? Your house? Where's your house at?
2126 hours.
Ocoee. Okay. And where are you headed to right now?
My fiance's future husband's house.
Okay.
Literally just down the street.
Wait. Her fiance's future husband's what? What? Her fiance's
She means
future
her future
husband's house.
husband, yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute. What kind of Adam 22 stuff is this?
Down the street. Okay. For Lake.
Oh, guys, here. Real fast. Hold on. Look. So asking Russian chicks, are you a feminist? Right? Look.
Women. Are you a feminist?
Я не феминистка. Но вот эти истории... Вот, мужчины, козлы, я не
But considering all the stories like men are jerks, I'm not gonna shave my armpits.
буду брить подмышки. Нет.
No. No.
Yeah, Russian women are awesome.
Я больше за равноправие.
Perfect. See? I'm for equal rights, right? You
And
don't
no
need to be a
attitude.
feminist. Yeah.
Ну, то есть для меня вот именно феминизм, он отвечает чисто за права женщин, не учитывая как-то права
Look at that, guys. See? Right there.
мужчин. Нет. Вообще ни в коем разе.
Asking Russian.
There you go, guys.
So my buddy's from Russia, and he was telling me one thing. He was saying in Russia you can't. He was saying they're a little bit more liberal to backhanding a woman now and then. They don't.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's all of Eastern Europe and Africa and everywhere else. I mean, come on, like they don't have the same. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they honestly. Look,
Yeah.
If you know a dude's stronger than you, don't come after a man, or you'll get dealt with. That's how they view things. Yeah, you know what I mean? Look at this. So some Instagram thought talking mess.
Pay for a date will never be enough. I am so sorry, sir. I'm for sure gonna say, but you know what? I'm not even gonna give you the opportunity because I don't even want to date nobody else. I don't want to date nobody. Okay? Ever. Again.
Look at Look at that, guys.
County?
Lake County.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to call.
Okay. I mean, that's unfortunately he doesn't have anything to do with
No,
this
I know,
traffic
I
stop.
understand
So
that part. I understand that part, but I wanted to talk to him.
now, Miss Benita, just stay right here for just a second. I'm going to turn all these flashy lights off real quick, and then we'll. All right, Miss Medina, here's what I'm going to have you do. I want you to turn toward me this way. I want you to put your heels. Nope, stop right there. No, I don't want you walking into traffic. Put your heels and toes together just like this for me. Okay? And then just relax your arms straight down by your side. Okay? Do you wear contacts or prescription glasses on a regular basis? Okay, so, but you don't.
She's sweating, back and forth.
Go ahead.
Good.
Go ahead.
Romeo 610-8198-0050. Last 1050 times 2. I'll give you the other 28 here in a second.
Next one.
Which one? Costume?
What about your car?
This is the second time I've asked you to do that.
In my back pocket.
Right now, right? That's something that if we get to that, okay, I need you to stop sucking on that. Take it out of your mouth, put it in your pocket.
I tell you guys that vape is a mess, guys. Don't vape.
Yeah,
if you
don't.
hear it, guys, don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, don't do it.
And leave it there. This is the second time I've asked you to do that.
In my back pocket.
Okay. Are you willing to finish the rest of the field sobriety exercises?
I would like to call.
That is not an option right this moment.
Why is that not an option?
Because I'm in the middle of an investigation. You can make that phone call later. Okay? So are you going to be willing to do...
I will.
Okay, then let's walk back there and finish that, and then when we're done...
I don't think that's the right choice, though.
Okay, well, that's unfortunately not your decision. So if you want to participate in the remainder of the field sobriety exercises, we're going to walk to the back of my car. If not, then I'm just going to make a decision based on what the information that I have so far.
I'm pretty sure you already know your decision, so I would just rather make a call because I'm not gonna.
So are you refusing to comply with the rest of the field sobriety exercises?
I can finish it, but I would rather make that call first.
I'm telling you right now, that's not an option. We can either walk to the back of my car and finish this, or we can go based on what information I have right now. So if you'll please walk to the back of the car if you want to do the field sobriety exercises. If you do not, then we'll stand here and we'll deal with what we need to deal with.
Hey, guys. She's not even considering following his instructions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
We would have given you a warning and just destroyed your shit.
You guys remember?
You're gonna do the police today because you're acting like a dumbass.
You're cooked.
Put your hands behind your back.
Nice. It's time.
It's time. What?
Okay.
There was a 10-15 signal. Stop.
Call Michael Ross. No, why are you taking off my watch?
Because.
No. You have no right to do that.
Actually, I do.
No, you don't.
Well, you're being detained right now and you're under arrest, so.
You have no right to take that off of me. That is not okay.
You're trying to make phone calls when you're in custody and I told you you can't.
I'm asking you to, could you please call Michael Ross?
You can't. Because he has nothing to do with this traffic
Yes, he
stop.
does.
He has nothing to do with you driving impaired. That is all on you.
But I need him to know that what is happening.
Well, we got to do all this first, and then once all this is
He
done.
needs to know now.
Well, he's not going to know now.
He needs my another vape, probably. He needs to know now. This is not okay. This is not okay.
What a mess.
But this is not okay.
Well, when you drive impaired, you go to jail.
No.
That's what happens.
I'm just trying to tell you. But that's not okay.
Well, it's not okay.
The way you're treating me right now is not okay.
You know what's not okay? You flashing a badge at me as if it's going to get you off on something. So we're going to walk to the back of this car.
That's even better. No.
Come on, don't.
Do not. You cannot force me. Oh my God. I cannot believe this is happening. Wow.
Have a seat.
Wow.
Slide all the way in.
Wow.
So I pull her over.
Yeah.
And she does exactly like because she goes. I went. That's
that's not what we're doing today. So
Why are you gonna?
So I'm gonna take that because that's not.
Is that her boyfriend's badge? I mean, her fiance's badge?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You stupid woman. So she wants to impersonate a Leo?
Yeah, there you go.
It literally says deputy sheriff's girlfriend.
What?
Oh, and I guess that'll be him.
Badge number 304.
Yes, sir.
My fiance.
She's under arrest for DUI.
DUI?
Yes, sir. Because she's extremely inebriated. She's weaving all over the road. She was doing 65 and a 45. She's been nothing but argumentative with us. She tried to flash the badge that you gave her to get out of the citation, and that's not okay. So she's under arrest at this point.
Oh, shit.
So that's where we're at, sir. So yeah, she's way too inebriated to be driving. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. Tango 3018, can be 51.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, she's obviously gonna go down to the jail, and then she'll be able to give you a call from there.
I probably just left his house too.
Unfortunately, part of our policy is we tow the vehicle if it's DUI. Yes, sir. So it's so. Alrighty. So she'll be able to give you a call here shortly when we get down there.
All right. Yeah, I was trying to call.
Yeah, that's what she was arguing with me about in the middle of fields. She wanted to not do them because she said that she's entitled to a phone call, and she wasn't doing anything until that was the case. So unfortunately, that's where we're at.
She's been drinking?
Oh yeah, she's been drinking significantly. She reeks of alcohol. So
Oh, really?
so yeah. So but that's where we're at.
All right.
All right, sir.
All right. Yeah, I thought you got my mic.
Nope, that's all.
I'm sorry, can you tell me what's happening?
You're going to jail for
That's
DUI.
okay, but that's, why is my vehicle being left behind?
Because it's going to get towed by that officer that's sitting there.
Oh, okay.
Idiot. All right, guys. We'll do one more, okay? Look at this.
You think the badge number was 304?
Nah, she was a 608, dude.
I need your license and registration. Excuse me, you're fleeing and looting. Okay, go, flee and loot.
I'm trying to get your attention to ask you a question. You don't have permission to go in my wallet. No!
On the 1st of September 2023 in Homestead, Florida, Officer
Florida.
Cosio was busy with a traffic stop. However, Roxanne Melissa Ash decided to stop behind his vehicle and start honking. The offender honked about 8 times before the officer
Wait, she pulled behind a cop
Never
car?
beep at a cop.
What?
You stupid woman! Exited his vehicle and approached her. As he approached the vehicle, the offender said that she had a question in reference to the school nearby. The officer asked for her license and registration and told her that she was going to get a citation for improper use of a horn and for distracting the officer while he was doing a traffic stop.
Guys, is this not... Hey, guys...
Hey, maybe she was horny.
Guys, who... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. Guys, who's more of an idiot? This chick or the woman who jumped in the back of the cop car, right? Who's a
I was
bigger
thinking
moron?
the same thing.
Here's Roxanne's reaction when she received the news.
Insane.
We were in line, sir.
But you still stopped in the middle of the road to pick up cars. You're not allowed to do that. License and registration. Oh, you have a driver's license, right? You know, you should know by taking a driver's license test that you cannot stop in the middle of the road. If you do it, everybody else starts doing it, and then this is completely. Get in front of me. If you do it, I have to let everybody else do it, and when everybody else does it, then there's no.
Guys, just take the damn ticket, okay? Guys, seriously, don't hold court in the street.
Yeah.
You know? Guys, just see him in court. That's all you got to do.
Moving traffic. There's a reason why there's a dismissal. That's why you're supposed to go into school and pick up your kids. There's a reason for that.
We need Ana Quintana, Stephanie Ayala, Melissa Candelario, Michael Menendez, Doreen Reza Figueroa, Sofia Martinez, Melissa
What is she
Candelario,
doing?
Katie Ayala, Audrey Brun, Madison Brun, Casey Diaz, Joseph Lynette,
You can clearly see
Sofia
he's busy.
Martinez, Robert Valdez, Jessica Gonzalez, Celie Garay, Isaiah Martinez, Gianna Martinez.
What's happening? I'm not picking up. I'm just a guest.
So you're gonna honk the horn at me while I'm working? Give me your license and registration. Ma'am, get out of there. You cannot park there.
Like, did IQs in this area just drop? Like, what is going on, guys? Yeah,
It's also
you know,
rude.
But I mean, people can go, yeah, this cop is being rude, but guys, so the cops, maybe this is like a school or a church. He's directing traffic or whatever, so he's supposed to be parked or whatever. He's one, this is a high traffic area. Why is everyone just like stopping in the middle of the road, honking at a cop? Like, what are you doing? Yes. I said 10 honks. Facts.
Yeah, I'm saying it's rude of a woman to honk.
Yeah. Yep.
Stupid.
What is your name? What's your
Yep, it's on the ticket.
My daughter's a sergeant.
Okay, you need to go. I'm not talking to anybody right now.
Isn't that crazy? How like everyone just happens to know a cop all of a sudden? Like, dude, what are you doing? Leave the guy alone.
I need your license and registration. Excuse me.
Oh.
You're fleeing and looting. Okay, go. Flee and loot.
How stupid can a person be?
Really
guys?
stupid. This is
How
Maxine Waters
stupid.
level dumb.
There you go, dude.
If you see them at a
There you
gas
go.
station, assault them and they're pumping the gasoline.
414, I have a car fleeing for me.
Yes, sir. 414, 3000 block of Southeast 9th Street.
Make her sing.
Roxanne wasn't in the mood to chat and drove off. Luckily for the officer, the traffic piled up at the intersection and she was stuck.
Zulu 127 India Alpha, standby. Attention all units, 414 has a vehicle fleeing.
Get out of the car
License and
now.
registration. License and registration.
Tell me what you're.
License and registration and get back in the car.
Can you tell me
414 direction of travel.
what?
414, I have her stopped. She exited the vehicle. She was not listening to lawful instructions. Get back inside the vehicle.
Kids off the ditch.
Because you're going to.
Look at her 2 brain cells struggling.
You're going to get yourself arrested.
For what?
By not following lawful
What
orders.
is the problem?
We're going to be at the intersection of North Canal and Park and Commerce. License and registration, please. I'm not going to ask you again. If I ask you again, you're going to be in the back of my car. Ma'am, put your hands on your car. Put your hands on your car.
On your back, dumbass. It's about time.
It's time!
Units making 315 414 Park and Commerce in Southeast 9th Street.
I gave you more than enough
Now
chances.
she's crying.
More than enough chances. And then you decided to flee and elude a police officer. That is a felony charge. I told you you could not leave and you left anyways. That is fleeing and eluding. Get in the back of the car, please.
Moron.
Again, attention all units.
I'm gonna need someone to take this. So I had a vehicle stop. She starts honking the horn at me. I go out to her. She honked that horn at me 5 times. I go, ma'am, is there a problem? She's like, oh, I want to talk to you. I go, you don't honk at a police officer because you want to talk to them. Give me your license and registration.
Okay.
So I went, finished my 19, I go back to her. I asked for her license and registration. She said no, and she took off. And so now I have her stopped here. I told her to get back in the car. She didn't want to get in the back of the car. I mean, back to her car. So I put her in cuffs and I put her in the back of mine. At the end of the day, that's fleeing, eluding, and refusing to obey
first of all,
police officer.
Blowing the horn.
And the horn. That's my
no,
PC.
sir, you asked me what.
I need her license. Get out of the vehicle, please.
I was gonna say the girl who
Yeah,
got
that's
in
the
the back of the cop's car was more stupid.
Yeah.
But this woman made it way worse by doing all this.
Yeah.
Running away and being
This
an
could have
idiot.
been totally avoided.
And she just should have pulled over right away.
Yeah, or she just should like not honked at the cop and just kept driving.
Yeah, and he's in the middle of something.
I need to get her, we're going to uncuff her to take her purse out from her, and then I need her license.
For what? What do you need my license for? You didn't stop me. I attempted to report you for questions. Don't talk to me.
Okay, then I'm not going to.
Guys, the U.S. Women's World Cup team lost to Japan. You guys know most, if not all, of the Asian soccer teams are trash. And these are the girls. We want equal pay because we're so great. Please, come on, man. This is the first time. So it was like the She Believes Cup. This is the first time in 5 years that they didn't win. And they lost to Japan.
Can you take the call from her? And I need her ID. You don't need anything from me. How do you arrest me because I stopped you trying to get your attention to ask you a question?
Your license in here, sweetie?
You don't have permission to go in my wallet. No.
Yeah, she's going to jail. What? Yeah? I don't know if she's the owner of the car. I haven't even been able to look inside.
I can't do this.
No, she's not the owner of the car. I think it's her another.
I don't understand why this is happening to me.
Why is this happening to me?
I was trying to register my daughter at the school. I thought he was the school police. I was just trying to find out how to get into the. I can't do this. Why would we do this? Why would we do this?
There's probably plenty of signs that direct her exactly where she needs to go to.
Nothing is gonna poke her pinch me, no?
What a mess. Shut up.
Driver license not valid.
Now I know why she didn't want to give me her license. It's not valid.
You got out early?
Yeah.
Ooh, her license is suspended.
Dumbass.
So your license is suspended and you're going to go and honk at a cop in the middle of a traffic stop? Like, is this knucklehead serious? What is going on? Come on, man. What?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
The whole school. Now I know why she didn't want to stop. Her license is not valid.
While Roxanne was crying in the back of the car and the other officers were filling out paperwork, Officer Quintero searched the car.
What did they find? What did they find?
I might find a big rock.
Hey, ma'am. Real quick, just want to put it on camera that your car is being towed. In order for me to tow the car, I have to do an inventory of the vehicle. That's why I'm in your car. I know you don't want me in your car, but I have to do my job.
It's not my car.
Whosever car it is, you have possession of it. It's being towed. I have to inventory it, just to give you a heads up. I wanted her to put that on camera. Thank you.
That means anything in there
Yeah.
is considered yours. Let's go! Let's go!
It's gonna be a rock.
Guys, do you think he's gonna find like a water star put?
Maybe.
Let's go. Can you imagine, guys? Let's go. Let's go.
Looking for the registration.
It's gonna be like a pack of Newport cigarettes or something inside of it.
This is her cell phone. She wants it with her. A CD case, an umbrella. Oh, okie dokie. For these puzzles, kids' puzzles, and clothing. Kids' puzzles and clothing. Kids' puzzles and clothing. Kids'
Paperwork
puzzles
that cops have
and
to do.
clothing.
I'm making contact with the callers.
The news of being arrested made Roxanne a bit nauseous.
Uh-oh.
So Officer Calvo ran to open her door. If spit grosses you out, do look away now.
Let me get more tissue.
That's like a freaking egg white.
Oh. I gotta come over, right? With my glasses. Oh, I gotta drive her.
Yeah, I know. If he calls, just let him know to respond here. Suspended. Okay.
But I can walk home.
I can walk home.
At this time,
Nope,
you're under arrest.
And then I had just paid to get it renewed because I knew it was
I'm giving you the information so you can have it for your benefit. You're getting arrested for the driving license. I think this could have been avoided if you would have just listened to the police officer from the beginning and not honking your horn. You know.
he didn't pull me over.
Okay, listen to
I
me.
drove up to him and honked to
He
get
can't
his attention.
he can't pull you over if his car is
I didn't know
over.
you can't honk at an officer.
Listen to me. Okay, I just want to give you a heads up of what's going on. You're getting arrested for the DWLS, and a copy of that arrest form will be provided to you. Okay, you will know everything about what happened today as far as the arrest, according to his A form that he writes.
Like he's not gonna talk to me.
He may not have to talk to you. I'm telling you right now what you're being arrested for.
I know he doesn't have to.
Is there anything that you wish to ask him? I'll probably answer it for you.
If he can change his mind.
It's not gonna happen. Man.
Come on.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Only a chick would ask that.
Yeah, dang.
I can tell you right now.
You can't get unarrested.
Arrested for the DWLS.
Remember, she was in a school zone. She found something.
Mm-hmm.
Away. Melissa had a suspended driver's license since June 5th, 2023. So Officer Calvo escorted Melissa to Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Facility, and her car was towed away.
Whoever you want to call. If you don't want to call, you don't have to. You're an adult. I don't know who I would call. If you end up, we have to go this way. Okay. If we end up,
Look at her
Melissa
mugshot.
was cited for improper use of her horn and charged with fleeing.
Yo, look at that.
And eluding. She was also charged with driving while her license was suspended. She was booked at TGK and had a bond of $5,000.
Look at that. All right, so you guys, I'm going to shut this bad boy down. I appreciate you guys. I'll be live tomorrow, guys, on 50 and 304s. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, Snowboard. Talk to you later, buddy.
See you, man.
Bye, guys.